Welcome y'all to WatchaMania. This is your AEW Collision and Battle of the Belts Watchalong and live reactions for October 21st, 2023. I'm your host, ADV, as always. Hope y'all doing good on this weekend. Hope it's been the vibes. Because tech issues have been abound in these parts. So hopefully it's not a widespread issue. Not even if you're a Discord user, probably is a widespread issue. For me, however, it was not Discord, but NordVPN that I was having a battle for my life for. Hyperbole, of course. But it was rough. Nearly 3 hours going through all of this stuff, only to find out the ad blockers were the issue. Maybe it was that in conjunction with something else, and I didn't realize it. But not until then did we know. So, I've used it several times today. Worked out the way I intended to, so we're going to see if it works out on stream. Fingers crossed, hope for the best. Backup is always regular TV, which unfortunately means an ad experience. But it's better than no stream at all. So, I'm just playing with the hand I've been dealt. Hello, Zoe. But yes, George, that is effectively what I was alluding to in the chat a moment ago. What I just said just now. But yes. How you do, Zoe? Hope your night is being kind to you. Replaying words in my mind. Just a moment. Do drop a thumbs up on this video if you're already here, ready to go, just in case, really just set the tone with that. Let YouTube know we mean business around these parts. Oh, good. It is. Hope this is better. Indeed, it is. Now, ironically, this is like, I've worked all day for this, so this is going to be something I enjoy. I'm just seeing the graphic now. Miro versus Andretti. That should be a fun match, especially because I'm not certain Andretti's just going to be squashed in mere moments. I think he's going to have a bit of a showing, because that's how they tend to book him here in AEW. He's their 1-2-3 kid, you know? You're dating me. But yes, we're getting them thumbs up. Alright. Just a moment, and we're gonna fire it up. I don't know being from you. Cry. Fun fact! Right? Lada is able to be read. Sometimes it looks like it's not very readable. No, you wouldn't have on black. Look, in the end, they came through for me. And maybe it wasn't the help they offered, but they tried to help. And I do appreciate the service that they have to offer when it functions properly. So I've never been a type of person who just wants to be like, blah, corporations, blah. But sometimes it's like, fuck these corporations. Did I do that too early? Am I within my threshold? I'm within my threshold. I'm fine. Awesome. I've also learned that probably doesn't matter until I'm monetized. So that's good to know. But I'm not sure if that's going to affect the monetization of videos that came before I acquired that status. It's solid. Yes. Not me tripping over words. Hydrate, y'all. It helps you words better. But I'm going to fire up Nord. I'm going to pause this music, get ahead of the curve. Not even going to try and stress my connection all that much. Be ready, y'all. Cross your fingers, wish me luck. Going to hit a bit of turbulence, but hopefully that bit of turbulence results in enjoying the show. Commercial free. Off to Ireland. Yes. 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 We're here. Oh my gosh. The catharsis right now. Y'all, you don't know. Maybe you do. I won't deny you all your own experiences. What's up, hacks? How goes it, fam? it's all working. Like, I'm fucking... Y'all, I was so nervous. I was so ready for me to have to, like, try and fight through the frustration. But no, we are here. Hell yeah. What's up, Axe? Finally, the Nord has come back to WatchaMania. Dude, if it weren't for your notifications, I would forget when AEW has shows. Remember, mine blocked out Collision. No worries, fam. That's awesome. I'm glad to just be, poof, surprise, we got some wrestling for you. And I'm glad that I do it at 10 minutes ahead of time, so that gives people a little bit of time to still be like, oh yeah, and then get into the zone. Y'all on the way in, what's up, Lone Star? How goes it, fam? Do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this Saturday. Oh, we're opening with Danielson and Andrade. Let's go. I am too sorry. Actually, got a notification on my phone. What? That's actually so cool. Alright, gotta close that because that's gonna stress this. That's gonna stress me real fast. But yes, y'all do please drop a thumbs up on the way in if you could be so kind. Helps us get boosted, helps us get seen, helps us get recommended to those on YouTube looking for us, and might even help push those notifications that might save you from missing the stream. Very nice, very nice. Shows how mid-TV is. Main event, Jey Uso. Opening match, Bryan Danielson over here. Cena wins, lol. Bryan loses, lol. My man's just be too humble. Really. Get cocky, Danielson, please. Righteous Red said it on a podcast last week, man. Just like, Danielson's out here. We're all out here like, Danielson, please get a championship. He's like, nah, I don't want that. Somebody else hold that down. Like, we don't need that. It's like, no, Danielson, please. A belt will do. Fucking go win the FTW title. I don't even care at this point. That's a sick mask, though. It's taking me a few seconds, but I'm really here for that mask. Couldn't even really describe it to you. It's very, like, ghastly. Like, ghouly. La Sombra. Mm-hmm. Indeed. I gotta say, I like Danielson's hair. Because, in a way, it looks dragon-like, especially when you catch, like, an angle of him, like, right here, and you see the hair up. It almost looks like a dragon's, like, head fin gimmick that most dragon depictions have. And I'm more speaking, like, the Western dragon designs, not the Eastern. Although I do think some of those will even be stylized that way.
Injury, his pectoral injury. He's never looked better. He's in great shape. Should be a fine matchup. And you're the fans chanting, this is awesome already.
Because they know what this match will be. When you look at Andrade's record, 5-1 upon his return, Nigel, just that one blemish.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Discord's stressing. Sorry, y'all. Alright, late, but hey, everybody, good evening. Hell yes, this is awesome. Mike Tenay is back. I will say, I don't watch Impact, but do note spoiler policy here. No spoilers, nothing regarding any wrestling show that has happened within the last 24 hours. But that is cool. I will say that is cool, because that is a guy. Oh, good looking out, Axe. You're say I should let my mods mod. So nice you had to say it twice. The hammer lock that got him to the ropes. He had to get to the ropes to get out of, though. Oh, Streamlabs said, while you're here, all of the things. Streamlabs has no chill. Shameless plug Streamlabs over here. Showing him some arm work, though. Andrade not even picking the bad arm.
Right now it's Bryan Danielson who is getting schooled by Andrade El Idolo with a simple armbar. See, Bryan caught a hand to the eye
Yes, let's go.
Technique from the clam digger to get out.
He would.
He is a clam digger, you ask him.
I'm saying you kind of refer to it. It sounds like a pejorative. I think you need to watch your tone when you're talking about Bryan Danielson.
I need to do no such thing.
Shaman Blix from us now WatchMania Appreciation Society. The WAS. Hey there, Hassan. How goes it, fam? Welcome. I'm trying to. Oh, gory stretch. Oh, spare. How goes it, Hassan? Hope your weekend has been kind to you thus far. Hope no technology gave you any issues. Yes. Classic wrestling is classic. Oh, he almost didn't get up there. Keep those legs away from him, Bryan. Such an imposing shot of Andrade there. Sometimes you forget how wide the lad is.
The oldest promotion, born in 1933. And the two oldest titles still
Happy Collision Snap Battle. Thank you much, Hassan. I'm looking forward to the night, even though there's only one women's match scheduled across both shows. It's gross. I'm hoping we get at least an unannounced women's squash here on Collision, but I still think they could have stood to announce the match regardless. I should fix this framing. Like, why does this not look very nice to look at? Nice. Oh, Skye's in action tonight? Dope. Well, Skye's in act. Yeah, okay, dope. Like, I'm using the term, like, hyperbolically. I'm not saying, like, it is actually disgusting, but it is, like, more so, like, the gross lack of use of the women's division is what I mean.
He actually calls himself a two-legged human, believe it or not. I think some people think he means that dogs are four-legged humans, but he's actually just making...
Like, I really think they could stand to book the women more. Honestly, I think we should have... First off, you shouldn't need a quota, but if they're going to set a quota, I feel like they need to have a quota, minimum 2 women's matches per show. I won't even say 1 per hour, because then you can justify only doing 1 on Rampage. I think they should really embrace it. This is absolutely it. They deserve more time, yes. But I didn't want my use of the word gross to be misconstrued there, so I felt the need to clarify. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you didn't mean to caps lock there, but that looks so funny. Completely agree. Adby! Oh, he's trying to hook that leg. There he goes. Whoops on the caps. I figured it was a whoops on the caps. Don't worry, dog. I got you, fam. Adby! Adby! Say it with your chest. Oh my gosh. The standoff here now. I appreciate this because Andrade gets to show off his own technical prowess. Something that we actually have not been able to see much out of him these last couple of years. That's not to say he hasn't had banger matches. Like, his couple of matches with Pac. Awesome. But at the same time, you know. Gripping one hand of my daughter's my other arm. Hell yes. Full dad mode. I love that. Parents are so underrated. They have to learn how to function through normal, everyday life. Usually with either having a kid in their either their arm, on their back, or on their shoulders. And if you have more than one, that means you only have so many hands you can keep a hold of them with. Can't even function with them. Right? Right? So yeah, sometimes I just be like, how do I do? Double arm. I got 3. You see? Wow, Axe. Champion behavior right there. Fathering 3 kids, that's no easy feat. Especially young kids, if they're like close in age. Oh, that's rough. You need a medal, right? Give this man an award, damn it. Uh-huh. We actually have a few fathers here in the community now. There's Marcus, who is a father. We got George here, who's a father. Shout out to all your dads. Mrs. and I trying to play his own defense, but it's a handicap 3-on-2. Yeah, man, those numbers will catch up with you quick, dog. Oh, yes. Start breaking down that shoulder. Done that before. For sure. That was not a Psycho knee. Unless it was, but I'm pretty sure that was not. He didn't have the same angle. It's not a diving move. We will stay with you, because guess what, motherfuckers? We don't got no commercials. I'm 100% a father to my cat. I love this, Zoe. In the same way I'm a mother to mine. It's a great. It is a great. 10 out of 10 English. I don't even know where I was going with that. I think my thoughts just like fully just fell off a cliff. Because it's hard. Words are hard. They are. Oh my god. He is breaking down that man's arm. You know, that's a good point, Axe. I do kind of like it's almost anime-esque, and I kind of dig it. I remember, I can't tell you how many OCs I've drawn with something similar like that. Or how many anime characters I've seen with something similar like that. My guy out here just doing the jumping jacks. And it pissed him off, but Andrade knows that he can't just bum rush the American Dragon like that. What, is it not a great? No, it is a great, but it's usually, there's a word that follows that. They look nice on him. I can confuse, right? Like, I don't know. It's just, sometimes it's just those things. Like, they don't even have to make sense. They make it not so bland. And by default, it looks cool. Sometimes the foreign elements, like the lack of immediate recognition of what it is on a person's attire, makes it more interesting. Oh, yo, okay, all right, let's go. May edit that in. I'm getting Skye. Is it just say Skye Blue in action, or did they announce her opponent? I missed it entirely. I do apologize. Trial and error. When it hits, it hits. Exactly. In action. Good looking out, y'all. Appreciate you. Suho. So. Oh, he's stiffing those kicks with his shoulder. This is what I'm here for. Yo. Skye gives me points. Yeah, no, Skye has been major featured. She might be. But just for clarity, y'all, for those of you who have fantasy stables drafted, there's going to be a keepers rule. Everyone will be able to keep one member of their stable. It's not going to be determined until I officially announce it, so telling me now would be pointless. But yes, everyone's going to be able to keep one member of their stable. They will be excluded from the draft rules. Oh-ho. That was so nice.
Great combination. Speed and athleticism. That chop high up in the throat. Back and forth they go. And
in my mind, if this match becomes all about aggression and violence, give the advantage to Andrade. Dragon went down hard then.
Yes, he did. He comes up kicking though. Bryan right back to that left arm. Again, running that left shoulder into the ring post earlier on. Let's not forget the steel rod he had.
Oh, he tried. I like that. It's almost like he tried to shove him off. That was great. I want more people to do that because sometimes you see the people stop to you know, allow the spot to happen.
Take a look at Andrade now grabbing at the left arm. Let's take another look if we can.
Oh, that one arm, and he's still kipped up using it.
But the left arm is where the damage was. Here from a different angle, and the left arm.
And his left arm did whip off the mat there for a moment.
Bryan tried to swing that right arm to put Andrade
Alright, I've edited the description now. You can see it if you refresh. Although it's no real big deal. For those of you already here. Holy smokes. I love that two-step. Yo, not a bad call, but I like that just falling. Psych moonsault. Oh no, Cam. Is Discord really trying you right now?
Andrade is blind here. He has no idea if his opponent is behind him. A leap of faith, and it certainly paid off.
And now Andrade going for the big one.
Yo! He's turning it up in this match.
Momentum there with the outside.
It's not very often as well you get to see the bigger man of the two.
Bicep of Andrade El Idolo. Guys, that is
It's not too often you get to see the bigger man of the two being the high flyer of the pair.
The man from Gomez Palacio.
Still to come, that Memphis street fight tonight. Jarrett back in Memphis against Eddie Kingston. Miro and Action Andretti. That's all still to come in our telecast. And we are just opening up Collision here tonight, live on TNT.
Then the action continues with Battle of
That's a good shout axe.
How about that? Another
I think that would be fantastic.
all title
What I think they want to do is have Moxley win it back off of Cassidy again, though. I'm not sure.
trying to just batter his way off. There's another headbutt. His second one by Danielson. He may be trying it again. You know, the headbutt always amazed me because you put yourself really at risk as well, Nigel.
Yeah, and Bryan Danielson, who's had his issues in the past with his head, taking another risk.
Way up top, Danielson. Shotgun
Mm-hmm.
on the top.
Yeah, those shotgun drop kicks from the top are not they're not an easy thing to not get hurt off of. One time his head whips off that mat. I'm so concerned.
Look at his face.
has to be demoralizing for Andrade.
I agree, X. But that's exactly it, right? Because I think that there's still a story they want to tell with Orange Cassidy has to overcome that John Moxley mountain. But I don't think that they can wait till full gear to do that unless they have to, of course. So we need to Mox get cleared. Oh no, there we go. Roll him up, yes. The way he struggled to kick out that first time, I thought it was over. No, he let you take him down. Almost, he's got the S. Oh, no, not quite got the S. Great ring awareness. And while he still had the leverage, didn't even bother to push forward, he just rotated.
Take it only so he could sit down, sandbag. Set the omoplata, but Andrade was able to get to the ropes. Brilliant wrestling by Bryan Danielson.
Great call from Kevin Kelly.
Be that as it may, though, certainly erudite decision as he tries to push forward right now. Andrade on the back foot.
Oh, exactly. And it's funny, right? Because Jesse asked me the other day, in your opinion, who would you say is the face of AEW right now? And I sat there and I'm like, it's hard to not say MJF or Kenny Omega. For the obvious reasons, you would say one or the other. But I think it's Orange Cassidy. Because he is... Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, the bounce! Okay. But for OC, it really seems like how much he's grown in from all forms. Like he has in a strange way, he has like main protagonist energy. I think it's a really long-term story being told with him. And this international championship is a part of that. It's a story all on its own being told long term, but I think that's within the greater story that is Orange Cassidy. Orange Heart, Mox, Backbone, and Jeff. Fair enough. That's a great way to put it. Really, yeah, the heart of AEW is him. Got him with the knees. Yes, Danielson is too smart. Hit the steppies. Steppies time. Let's go. We're here now. Just short of 20 minutes. Center of the ring got him in the omoplata. Oh my God, is he really breaking the grip off? Because the right arm. Wow, he is not really about to do this. Yeah, he was struggling there for a second. No, 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 no. We cannot do this. This is a fantastic match, George. It really is. Oh, yes. Turned that arm around. That was a concern. Oh, my gosh. That hurts my wrist to try and emulate.
Bryan Danielson, to your point, Tony, suffered damage heavily. That left knee now, the cruciate ligaments of the left knee, certainly tweaked at least.
Andrade Idolo, Nigel, has played a very patient game in this match. Worked to get to the leg, finally got the dragon screws. Just a taste of the figure eight.
Yeah, certainly. Bryan Danielson had the advantage earlier on, but right now.
Oh, there you go. Kicked him in the arm. Oh.
I'm not so sure. Did their heads collide that time? Danielson holding the side of his head.
I think that was the back elbow.
All right, it could have been.
Classic textbook, and here it comes. Oh, wait a second.
It looked like Bryce had to be like, calm down there, buddy. You really connected there.
Looking for the Busaiku knee.
George, I think you might be behind, friend. Did not get him with the bridge.
1, 2, counter. Back and forth they go. Look at this one.
Got him! Yes, the pin exchange was real.
Is there any reason why every fan here in the FedEXForum isn't on their feet? Look at them. They're all
That was great. So happy about that.
absolute masters.
Pro wrestling at its best, and you have seen it here tonight live on Collision. Bryan Danielson.
Really was Lone Star. The story. Kevin Kelly put it really well that last minute or so. Andrade's played a patient game. He worked to get to the leg with all the extra offense. Finally got those dragon screws and got the taste of the figure eight. And it was really looking like it was his game until Danielson broke into that technical repertoire that he does just have a little bit deeper of a well in comparison to Andrade. Danielson made it his match style, so he won it. On a different night, this would have been Andrade's game. Great wrestling. Both men look better than they did when the match started.
The accolades of the. I don't know what this is about,
Hold on a second.
Oh, is this?
but it's.
Is this the It is! The eye has been concentrated. It's no longer spreading.
When the lights went out, we didn't know what to expect. But now here come members of the Blackpool Combat Club.
The lights are out again.
I'm a gas.
Danielson, in this darkness here, I'm not so sure they're. I know they got
It's been a long-term story for like 3-4 years. Oh, they're already out here to help. Okay.
Malachi Black anywhere.
How it was just spreading, like the black was just like spreading. It started off with just this little bit when he first came to AEW, and then it like spread. It's become different patterns and stuff like that, but no longer he has the black there. It's just a solid little white eye.
Sit-down interview JR did with Nick Wayne and his mother. And as a result of that, there was a hell of a fight between Darby Allin and Nick Wayne on the outside. Let's hear this from Darby Allin about what went down on Wednesday and about young Nick Wayne.
Why is it all gone? It's I think it's one of those things that it's been growing until it fully takes over kind of thing. And now it's fully taken over. Oh, what did I say about the fantasy league?
Why do they hate me so much? You used to read these comments online saying, well, Nick Wayne's too young for AEW. He's not ready. And I told you not to listen to a single word they said. Because when you're on your deathbed, Nick, none of their words are ever going to matter. But what you do, you listen to them. So you want to take away everything from me, huh? Well, with a fractured shoulder, I took away a tooth of yours. Oh my God, what'd you do to his tooth? But when this gets better, I'm going to take away a lot more. And if you want to find me and say something, Wednesday on Dynamite, I'll be there. I'll be there when Tony Khan gives Sting his special gift. And if it's what I think it is, woo, it's gonna be special.
Okay.
You're not kidding, Tony. It definitely is an emotional situation.
Malachi is back, right, Dara? I'm so here for it. Hey, Sky Blue, and in the first hour, let's go.
The following contest is set for one fall with a total
Speaking of House of Black,
time limit. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois.
yup, let's go. Oh, George, what I was saying about the Fantasy League, I'm sorry. What I mentioned before about it is that when it comes time to draft a new stable at the end of the month for the next season of the leagues, for the next 3 leagues, you will be able to lock down one member of your stable so that they can't be drafted. They'll automatically be yours in that spot that they're in. Unless there are specific ramifications about that. I'll clarify more when I drop that message. But like, if you have a member, if you lock down a member of a tag team, and like that's no longer a tag team, then it'll probably count as like a men or women's performer instead.
Hood Haley. That's a tongue twister to say, but she's gotten a lot of notoriety as of late. Sky Blue, you would think.
So one person from each, yes.
Tail as of late, but when she got sprayed,
I saw that match a long time ago as well, Derek. That was a Derek. Sorry, I got apologies, but yes, I saw that match once upon a time, and it was so interesting because it was like a catch wrestling match. It's very interesting. Oh, you're heading into bed, Zoe? Okay, you take care. You have a good night. Yeah. Be good to yourself. West Side Extreme Wrestling. That's the Germany promotion, right?
Willow Nightingale, the young lady who's going to vie for the TBS title coming up at Battle of the Belts.
Not right now, no, George. I can't really have my Discord open while I'm on stream or preparing for stream. That's why I don't answer DMs around the time or anything like that. You like, at least unless they're like really important or relate to the stream. But usually, with everything else open, Discord will start to slow it. So I try to not have it open.
Skye is so prolific with her kicks, and her feet are now running power.
Nice. I get you. Your Discord's fixed? That's awesome, Dar. I'm glad to hear it. Although, what it might have been before was it was YouTube TV. It might have not been showing to you for some reason. I don't know why. Hey there, Ron. How goes it? Well, I'm going to go back to watching Collision. You have a great Saturday night. Enjoy Collision. Alrighty, Jarrett. Appreciate you stopping by. Do enjoy the show. Feel free to chime back in if you got some thoughts or anything like that. And she got that. She just leveled that. Also, the lipstick's even getting darker. It's not even the Soraya shade anymore.
the eyes of Sky Blue completely has changed the young lady's demeanor. The success is still there.
Stewie Doobie Sky Blue.
A different composition overall.
Coming up next,
Yeah.
on Collision from Memphis.
What I was specifying, Ben, which I can, I think, because we're about to get a full commercial break. I was trying not to take away from the match too much, and I did kind of talk over it. Although, I'm here for it. Sky Blue turning vicious. This is gonna be an interesting story if they really let it be. So yeah, what I was clarifying, Ben, pretty much this kind of only applies to you because I think you're the only one who could potentially have this situation. Say you lock down Daniel Garcia. Well, you drafted Daniel Garcia as a part of a tag team that is no longer there, which was JAS, Sammy Guevara, and Daniel Garcia. So in that case, should you lock down Sammy or Daniel, then they would instead count as a men's performer spot instead of a tag team spot. See what I'm saying? Sounds good. I'm excited to watch Claudio and Yuta. Right? This is gonna be a good time, and I hope the Memphis street fight goes the way I hope it does. I see. Yeah, just because like it kind of wouldn't make sense, you know, because then what about Sammy Guevara? Is he just stay that you can't stay there as a tag team competitor because it's not there to draft anymore? You'll just have one person that's you almost deny yourself the possibility of having another person in that tag team spot. That's I think that's the cleanest way that could be executed without overcomplicating things. Unless it was a case of like it's really I'm trying to think of a hypothetical, but I don't think that's necessary because it will probably only complicate this more than make it clearer. What is this song they just started playing? Because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Question: Will Garcia, Anna Jay, and the rest of non-Jay has become stable next? We don't do full stables. We just do tag teams. 2.0 is a tag team in there, and they'll remain that way. But because Hager and Garcia have not actually like teamed as a tag team, can't really do that. We've thought about doing a trios thing, but then it's just like the stables get too big. It's hard to keep track. I think the way it's laid out right now, it's very succinct. It gets the job done. Yes. Okay. Yes, you do know that. Of course you know that. How could I be so silly? But yeah, no. I think Anna Jay and Ty J is still a team on there, even though Ty is out. But they are a tag team. They always have been. They never broke up, and they met the qualifications to count as a tag team for the sake of the draft. So it's one of those. So you can draft them, and they'll be a tag team for you, and it won't cut into your women's performers. I'm not sure if Axe is off doing fatherly duties or if he's just vibing at the moment, but Axe, I'd love to see you pop up and maybe draft a fantasy stable. If not this month, then of course next month when the new season starts. Because the way that works is a season comprises of 3 leagues. It'll be the 3 months. The leagues are monthly, so it'll be the next season's going to be the November league, the December league, and the January league. You'll be drafting a stable for that. Yeah, dude, I think it's a fun little gimmick, but I'll consult with you before you officially draft because the goal is to really make sure you draft people who are on television, usually in matches, as much as possible. So it's one of those things that you gotta really pick and choose well. Oh, the Outrunners in the ring would be fun. I'd have to check it out. Hell yeah. Guns up. Guns up, y'all. Jamie boy. Oh, okay, they're getting fireworks now? No juice. Damn. We get the guns, but no juice? How are you defeated by a piece of meat? Taekwon coming in here with the savagery. Because it was a large pizza. It was the Vaderoni pizza. Even Advi Inoki could not stand up to it.
Their opponents are in the ring. Outrunners.
Couldn't even call them by their names? Turbo Floyd. The other one. Comparing yourself to Inoki is abhorrent. Bro, if you did not see how he was booked in New Japan when he first created New Japan, the whole comparing him to my pizza record is a very apt statement. No, I know, but Truth Magnum, thank you. They're just Outrunners now? I know, right? Come on, this should be the who is the? I am Advonio Inoki. I tried. Something about the black mist. Oh, I like dark sky blue, not the smile sky. I get you, Chris. I'm really hoping this is going to lead to her and Julia Hart forming like Princesses of the Black Throne or something like that. I'm gonna rock bottom the fools. You do that, buddy. Did you say Axe? Yes, Axe. That's what I was. Yeah, when I was referencing the predictions link. There we go. Got it out. Oh my gosh. Stacking the Outrunners.
Eliminating him from the Battle Royal. Max Caster understandably devastated because obviously Caster's been eyeing MJF's ring for a long time.
Well, Caster considers himself a
Yeah. Turbo Floyd, Truth Magnum. There we go. Truth Magnum is the one that doesn't stick with me for some reason.
coming up later tonight on Battle of the Belts, defending the trios title, but right now the Guns.
Here it comes. It's time. Oh, 310 to Yuma.
That put him right out. Turbo is rolled over.
And there it is.
The winners of this match, the Guns.
Mission statement from the Guns here tonight, gentlemen. They want gold. They want to be bejeweled.
I'm not good at this game.
Guns out. The Guns always up.
Yeah, we'll see if the Guns are going to be up on Wednesday for that Dynamite
They're putting them guns up.
between Juice and MJF.
I love that this crowd is here for it, you know?
To take everything away from MJF on the road to... Wait a minute. We saw Malachi Black earlier. What is this? Oh!
It's the devil. Oh, the last time. Oh, look at this.
White looks spooked.
Yeah, they're looking around now. They're expecting anything to happen here.
They're prepared,
It
Kevin.
could. And listen to the chant.
MJF chants. Ooh,
Is that all the
buddy,
justification
right?
you need? That it was MJF who perpetrated the attack on Jay White?
What more proof do you need, indeed?
A little quick guns up that time. There you see it. Juice Robinson, MJF, live, coming up Wednesday from Philadelphia. Dynamite on TBS. We talked earlier.
Not falling for that.
And with that in mind, let's go to our colleague standing by. Here's Lexi there. Lexi.
Immediately following Collision, Battle of
Hey, Lexi.
is happening. Orange Cassidy, you're defending your international championship against Dark Order's John Silver. And actually, Chris Statlander is also defending her TBS championship against Willow Nightingale. Orange, this is your first title defense since winning.
If you don't mind, I need to get ready and I need a pump, and I can't find anything to get a pump with. So, do you mind?
What?
Okay.
Oh, we're doing this.
There we go. All right, this is perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I'm feeling ready. I'm so ready. OC, are you ready? Orange, are you ready?
Orange, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Great, awesome. That's what we love to hear. Battle of the Belts 8 tonight.
Don't miss it.
The stop and pose with the smile is just ridiculous. Dude is melancholy.
As we're getting ready for this Memphis street fight, we have Dave Brown with us. Dave, how you doing, buddy? It's good to have you here, and legend
Oh, here we go.
and Dave Brown. Let's go first of all to Dasha. Dasha,
What?
Contest is a Memphis street fight.
Let's fucking go. We're here.
Introduces us from
Welcome to
Nashville,
base.
Tennessee,
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. How goes it, Anthony? You're here just in time for Okie Sports Entertainment nonsense in the form of a Jeff Jarrett match, and we're all here for it. How's it going, fam?
AEW Championship, correct? The Ring of Honor Championship, correct?
that's correct. And Dave Brown
It's going good. It's going good. The day had me in the first half, not gonna lie, but came through in clutch, and all is well. Technology was not my friend this morning. We made it work. Okay. Welcome, Dave Brown.
Hold on a second.
Give me your microphone. So you better call this exactly. He decided, no, I'm going to cut this promo with the mic. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going over for a mic. Oh, that's lovely. The heel's getting on swimmingly. It's Jarrett's world. And they're just living in it. Worlds is going to be a fun, and I do believe it is going to be. Yes. But yeah, Anthony, how's your weekend been? Do you feel? Oh, okay, excellent. I had a 12-hour show. Okay, that's it. Nice, dude. Yes, it is time to unwind. That late night vibe going for you. Oh, that was a bump and a half. Also, I love that this is for Jeff Jarrett to, no, sorry, for Jay Lethal to get a title shot later on in the night, and Jay Lethal's already out here taking bumps. Oh, he's squaring up with Satnam. Oh, let's go, Eddie. Let's go. Oh dear, no, let's not go, Eddie. Oh, yes. Brought him down to size, but also Satnam spots. We love to see him. Satnam getting involved in anything is always good. We should have that more. But Satnam should also stand up relatively quickly. They put him over strong. I know, it took a low blow to take down the giant. Just popped him. Oh my gosh. What love Jeff Jarrett. My world, my world. He's so fun. Ready for this match. Looks like the... Yeah. Yaks. This is definitely some shenanigans inbound. I appreciate that Eddie Kingston came out ready for all of the numbers coming at him. Bear with me, y'all. I am struggling with my words today. Whacked him right over the head. And then threw the cooler at him, yes. Oh, not about it.
That is slippery and dangerous for both men right now. This is absolutely what we thought it would be. And again, like you said, Kevin.
Okay. Why not? Just use the barricade while we're at it.
Jay Lethal said that Eddie Kingston would never be as good as Homicide, the man that trained him, the former...
Yo, Zachary, how goes it, fam?
And certainly that would
Just in time for the chicanery.
time as Ring of Honor champion, you have to be your own champion. Certainly Eddie Kingston now trying to build a burgeoning reign as champion.
Now, Eddie was very, very upset about even Homicide's name being mentioned. Because there's, Dave, I believe that Jeff had mustard and ketchup in his hand. There you go! Yeah! And there they are.
Haha. Nice.
Oh, turnabout is fair play, right?
I don't want any of you talking about the yellow streak down the back of his...
We don't want to get that paint out here, Dave.
Nice. Skye Blue's best friend, Willow Nightingale, is facing Chris Statlander. Yes. Honestly, I think she has a... I think Willow has a... Well, I thought Willow had a good chance of winning it. And then Chris Statlander had that little bit earlier. It seems like they're still really high on her being champ. Oh! Cut her through the table. Why does Lethal look like he's smiling?
No disqualifications.
Jay Lethal so wants to destroy
Not a fan of the guy, but hope he's okay.
that ROH title from
Somewhat of a lethal. You know what? Yeah, just call it a lethal injection. What the hell? That's what he was going for. Anyways, didn't do his whole flippy do gimmick, but oh, that was a rough landing. Hope his neck's okay, because the way he like landed at such a high angle with such high impact, that can mess something up.
A wild Memphis street fight here in Memphis. It continues in picture.
Which we see in full picture, baby. I cannot get... Jeff Jarrett drenched in hot dog condiments. That's... You should have expected nothing less. In this match. Almost like a lethal injection. Yeah, Dara, I was just thinking cutter, but when Ben pointed that, I'm like, no, that's exactly what the intent was. Jeff is mustard man. Don't want to hear that, dude. Look.
You know, I'm sorry to see the turn that Jarrett has taken. His family history.
He is bleeding. Okay. The first shot, I kind of just processed that as ketchup. Now he is bleeding. A barbed wire bat. Okay. Now the same color as a hot dog. So that's, you know what? That's actually hilarious. Because you're not wrong. We're gonna hear from Ruby Soho. I'm interested in what that's gonna be.
That's taking it to the next level, of course.
A bat wrapped in barbed wire cracks Eddie Kingston. I don't have to describe
Wind
it.
making
See the face of
a wind shutter clink.
Barbed wire matches.
Where Kingston's going for that Daifusu juicy style. Indeed. Daifusu no ketchup. I feel so dumb. The first time they showed the shot of it, I was just like, oh yeah, he's got some on him too, kind of thing, but I didn't really acknowledge it. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have probably sounded a lot dumber. Oh, there's the more low blows. Where's Satnam? I want Satnam to get his revenge. I do appreciate that he's banging himself on the head. On his Terry Funk grind. What was that? Did he like strip or something? Yes, he'll be doing Battle of the Belts, Zachary, indeed.
The Mad King.
The fans just absolutely, Dave, love Eddie Kingston. And they should. Yes, they should.
Kingston, yeah, certainly an example of
You know, something tells me he's not going to get this off.
forming characters.
Yep, counter, there it is. Oh,
Certainly has paid back in
can't tell if that was a low blow or not. Or if it's, oh, he didn't even go through the table. Oh.
The table didn't break, but Kingston's back may have.
Jarrett's going to make sure.
Hey, I appreciate the improv. Good on them making it work. Kingston stayed there and was like, let's do the thing. Saved it, right?
We are back with you live on TNT for Collision during the
Not for nothing, Jeff's been getting pretty hardcore in these last couple of years. Ever since he popped up in GCW. I've noticed that he's really willing to go out there and do shit like this. I mean, he's in the twilight of his career, you know? Why not just go out here and fuck around, play to the stigma of, oh no, Jeff Jarrett. He's gonna book himself to win everything. He's been in like 8 championship matches in AEW by now. He's lost all of them, but every single time he's getting a near fall. I'm like, no, he's just that guy. Every old dude has to be a hardcore in some way. I mean, hey, I'm seeing a lot of Terry Funk in this match between Eddie Kingston smacking himself upside the head with that trash can. I wanted to say table for some reason. And Jeff Jarrett doing what Jeff Jarrett's doing. Even earlier when he had all the condiments over him, he had a bit of a Terry Funk look to him with his hair all soaked from sweat draped down in his eyes.
Dave, you said that you called the first match of Jeff Jarrett. You might
Karen being a Karen.
of Eddie Kingston.
Yes, it is Saturday night.
Could be. If he keeps working on that knee like that, Kingston's going to have a tough time walking.
Meaning, obvious things are obvious. We got the little table gimmick in the corner. I had no idea that was there. What? He is wrecking that knee, though.
This has gone just beyond the bounds of a street fight. This is a... Oh, look at that. The edge of the chair on the back of the knee.
What this means is that
Jeff Jarrett, currently the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Deathmatch Champion, and still he is. Is that a little table for Marcus? Rough.
Idea that a member of the Ring of Honor Board of Directors, Stokely Hathaway, came up with. Got to give Stokely some credit.
No, you do not. That man is a weasel.
Well, I know he's a weasel.
Always had a
What was that?
because of the success of his system.
Oh, the figure 4. We are not doing this. We're not about to have him tap out.
Kingston shakes his head no.
It's one thing to watch a VHS cassette. It's another to be in a real
Do not pass out. I don't like pass out spots on limb holds.
have to break before Eddie Kingston ever thinks about submitting.
1, 2.
Passing out almost from the pain.
Eddie Kingston calls himself
Oh my gosh.
David, you're
The vinegary vet. The vinegary vet. That's a great one.
and Jeff Jarrett. Thank you very much. If he wins this match,
You should have known, Dave, he was going to put words in your mouth.
I was
What are we doing? He's yanking on the ref. I didn't get that. Quote that, right? Feel free to go throw that in the quotes section if you'd like, Dara. I shall add it later. Quote section of the Discord, of course. That was awesome. I thought it. Okay. I thought he was going to try and make it to where he landed on Jeff, but that works better. That makes more sense. His boots are off. Mans is fighting shoeless now. He's sliding around the ring on his socks. I love this. Yeah, right, Axe. It felt like that was the thing. I know, I'm sorry, I'm like still waiting for Satin to get in there and be like, hey, yo, remember what you just did? Maybe drop the Tims. His fingers are taped up and shit. Yes. Machine gun chops. Oh my gosh. Those are so loud through the shirt. Nice. There it is, the Hurricane. Oh, Lethal saving the match. Lethal saving a potential shot at the title for himself. Yeah, Lone Star Satinum is just vibing. He doesn't want to get involved. Unless Eddie versus the world. Eddie versus Jeff's world. Oh. That's where he was going. Stroke! And then just the celebration, the premature celebration every single time. Satnam down. Still think Satnam could have gotten in there a lot sooner. Jeff celebrated too long. He shouldn't have been so caught up on his own hype. He was just kind of vibing. It's almost like, I'm going to wait for my opening. And then he got... Oh, my gosh. Oh. This isn't looking good. Eddie Kingston just getting absolutely... Oh, there he is. Kieran got him before Saddam. Oh. Oh. The ref is so not here for it. I appreciate the slow count. Stephon Smith's so good. It was a 5-on-1 stall. Eddie has no friends? Not really. Not really. At least not anyone that would be here tonight. Maybe Mox. Like, maybe Mox would have come out to help him. But Mox isn't here. And that's saying something, because they do have some tumultuous history from just a few months ago. But, yeah. Santana and Ortiz, they both don't want nothing to do with them. Even from a shoot perspective, at least one of them has issues. Mark Briscoe's unfortunately out on injury, but that would have been a great return. Lethal gets a title shot. I believe they said later on in the night, or did they scrap that part of the stipulation? Wow, y'all. Okay. Intensity personified, but I think it's going to be a good time to take a quick break, y'all. So that's what we're going to do. Do apologize. It's inconvenient for anyone, but I shall be back momentarily. Alrighty, return, y'all. Why do we care if it wasn't a title on the line? Because it was for a title shot. Jeff Jarrett was fighting for Jay Lethal to get a title shot, based on a segment that was set up last night. It's weird, I think. Team Jeff Jarrett inside a Blood and Guts match. Not the worst idea. According to Jeff Jarrett, they're internally referred to as Heat. The stable. What are you?
Hold on. I am so sorry. He's in this like transitional phase, and we're trying to help him through this. Obviously, it's going to take a little time, but hey, on the brighter side, we have been trios champs for 55 days. So 2.0 Daniel Garcia.
What are you doing? He's in the corner.
Left Jericho's little grasp for his little nest. That your next step is the trios championship. I don't think so.
That's right, and from what I saw on Dynamite, Daddy Magic, your
Jeff Jarrett. This rabbit.
your own tag team partner. So you better get your head in the game.
I think he's in timeout for saying out-of-pocket things.
We're about to light that ass up all over Memphis because everyone loves the Acclaimed.
Well, they put Max Caster in the corner there, it seemed.
No, put Max Caster in the corner. Wait a minute.
Hey, CJ. Oh, she's cornering Action Andrade, isn't she? Baked potato. Baked potato? Okay.
And her arrival here has really gotten to Miro.
Certainly shocked the powerful Bulgarian. Kind of like how I imagined you reacted. And your wife tried to kiss you.
Oh, Nigel said that when we came back. Okay.
A woman who was interested in you.
For the entrepreneurial spirit of
It's Lana Day. I think that's great.
forth, and kudos to Action Andretti.
Would it now be CJ Day?
Business acumen.
Not quite sure. Also, quick call, y'all, in case I actually haven't done it in a while. Please do drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't done so already. Very helpful getting us exposed, help us getting support. It's a very quick, easy, and free way of supporting us here at WatchMania. I dig the gear. Simple but effective. It's the black and white with a very, with a midnight blue trim. Good. And it's Andretti to you. Did I say Andrade again? Ah, my bad. Good looking out. I love the emotes. It's Andretti to you, sir. That's the energy it looked like you were going for. I'm not trying to mock you, but that's the effect. Good on you, Brad. I will say, please no Impact spoilers. I personally do not keep up with Impact on the regular, but there are people within the community who do. I'm not sure if they're watching it or not, as well as Collision. But regardless, we just have a general spoiler policy here. We don't spoil any wrestling shows that have happened within the last 24 hours. On the account that anybody who watches wrestling at their own pace has a little bit of leeway, you know. Down the road should be. No. The last thing I want is to have Nyla Rose get more comparisons to Nia Jax. They should be non-existent. This is such a good Titantron. The look on CJ's face, she almost looked shook. It's almost like she realized, oh wait, that's right. He is him. Thank you, Brad. Very much appreciated. Didn't want it to seem like I was like berating you or anything. I always feel like that's how it can come off of. But it's just a general heads up. Especially, I appreciate you even letting us know you watched. I have no idea. I was just mentioning that the other day. I'm like, where's Britt Baker? I understand we kind of had a whole thing going on with the Outcast and Jamie Hayter, but we don't need to just have Britt Baker do nothing. I appreciate that we've been establishing other names in the women's division here at AEW. But now that you've done that, have them go up against Britt. We haven't seen Britt since she lost that TBS title match to Statlander last month here on Collision. So, I'm wondering if she's out right now, like at home with Adam Cole, but I don't know if that's a thing or not. I don't think it's not good. Well, yeah, I guess from a certain perspective, it's not good. Sorry, when I say not good, I think it's like not good for her position with the company. Not, more so just not good from the featuring of the women's division.
Once he gets his hands on you, it's almost impossible to escape.
Let's not forget that Action Andretti burst on the scene here at
Oh, absolutely, George. I don't think anybody believes in any world Andrade's getting this match. Same, Brad. I was very skeptical of it. Nice flip out, just landed looking at him. And the way Miro is just like, oh, he thinks he's cool, y'all. That was nice. I was very skeptical when it was first announced. I was like, sure, this is going to be the competitor, right? No. And then I watched Double or Nothing 2019. I was like, oh my God, this is everything I want in wrestling. Like, legitimately. I was like falling out of wrestling in 2019. Well, 2018 and 2019. Mainly WWE. WWE is all I kept up with. Oh! The AEW really kind of reeled me back in. I still watch WWE. I still like WWE. I still enjoy what they put out. But AEW is just a bit more my flavor as a pro wrestling fan. My favorite wrestler's number one all-time, Bryan Danielson. Jeff Hardy was my favorite growing up. I kind of idolized in a way, despite the issues that he even had then. Undertaker was the first character that captivated me to ever get into wrestling. Hangman Adam Page has really resonated with me a lot lately. And Claudio Castagnoli is just one of the greatest professional wrestlers I think I've ever seen. And I want him to... I think that he could be like a Luthez of this generation if he's booked to be. And he's starting to be booked that way. He was, at least with his world title reign. He's cooled off a little bit, and not for nothing, I get that. But I want to see him... I don't want that to be his peak. Ha ha ha. The crowd's with him, and he's showing her that. Kenny Omega, you know what? I shouldn't put... Yeah, I didn't include Kenny Omega on that list, but he is awesome. I think I've cooled off on him a bit. During his world title run, I was really big on him. I was even big on stuff here. Trying to remember what I was saying. I literally just kind of cut myself off. Yeah, no. And I liked some of his stuff from New Japan. I even liked his early AEW run. Okay, she's clear in the way. He tells me that chair is going to get... Okay, never mind. Did I speak too early? No, I did not.
This is a very complicated story, guys. It really is.
Young lovers, the epitome.
Like Adam Page, yeah.
Maybe you fellas could take a lesson or two. Cover up, two. Whoa.
Well, when you look at Miro and his track record of success, he's 4-0 in 2023, beating Powerhouse Hobbs at All Out. Everybody is going to remember that match for the longest time. And he started
Using a headlock.
329 days.
I feel like he could take this match home, but he's giving him a full match. I can appreciate it.
Bringing the best of Miro to the surface.
Well, it seems that
But yeah, Axe, I feel you. There's other wrestling that is great. Every now and then I can see other things from other promotions, but there's so much wrestling now. You really do just kind of got to pick what appeals to you most and stick with it. But that's not to say that there isn't great wrestling out there otherwise. So many great products, not even televised, but still great nonetheless. Andretti showing some heart. Let's see how this goes for... Oh, never mind. That's how that went for him. Oh, just slumped. We even have that diversity of preference here in WatchaMania. There does seem to be... Welcome officially, Brad, to WatchaMania. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. On our road to 300 subs, I believe we're closing in on 275. I'm not sure what number that was. Regardless, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy, because we do these AEW watch-alongs for everything. And this is a real fun community to be involved in. Not just for watching wrestling with, but do various activities, both inside and outside of wrestling. Just one. That would I admit, Zachary, when you bring me back to that moment, I think that could have been a fun story told at the time. But yeah, they just decided, no, let's do Charlotte Flair instead. I don't know, Remy. I'm not watching Impact, so please no spoilers in regards to Impact. But it would be interesting if he did. He would really change the game here in American Pro Wrestling. Who won the Iron Man match between Navi and NordVPN? Your boy. Hard-fought battle. 3-hour war. Acclaimed victory. No, this is just an MJF shirt. See? But I do have a better than you, baby shirt. In fact, I believe I wore it on last night's stream. Just add views, 3 hours. I got you. Julia Mercedes stream. Oh my gosh, Julia, Mercedes, and the Garcia twins. AEW would have to book the women more, right? Right? Andretti actually getting Miro on the ropes. I'm interested. Been very interested in the show. Been intrigued. I've used that word a lot today. That's what I'm teasing. Need more gear. Oh yeah, dude. Do look into it. It's good merch. Although I wore this shirt to the gym one time, and I definitely got a few looks that told me they think I'm a cocky prick. CJ Perry looked almost unamused. More merch. Did I specify your boy ain't trying to feel me? May dream of it. I feel you. No, but no worries. I knew what you meant by gear. That spin out slam, it teases the end. Might be game over.
And Action Andretti has done all he can to gain victory here tonight. But it will
Is she serious? Oh, he was too. No way. You can't be real. Oh, they really did. They really teased that moment. Oh, the neck. Miro's weakness in kayfabe is the neck. That's how Guevara got the title off him. That's how Danielson beat him in the tournament. That DDT. Oh, my goodness. Could he? They're really making me think, could he? Springboard 450. 1. Let's go. All right, come on. Show him who you are, Miro. I was just thinking before he locked in the game over, I'm like, we haven't seen the Machka kick yet. What's up with that? McGee. It's definitely got to be Sting, though. Gotta love just badass daddy comes down and is like, hey, you messing with my kid. Christian is not with how his collection of memes that he's created, though. Oh, and there it is. Proper. Oh, he's just done. Oh, just folded over afterwards. Daddy ass always. Love that answer. You're so good. She looks like she said it so sarcastic. She almost looks like she's trying to act uninterested. Like, I mean, that's obviously what she's doing. But I mean, within the narrative. Oh? Why? I'm here for it in a way, but at the same time, why? We haven't even heard from her yet.
Ruby Soho gets her title shot Wednesday live on Dynamite. But right now, here's Lexi Nair. Lexi.
Coming up later tonight on Battle of the Belts 8, these guys will be vying for the World Trios Championships, and it seems like last night we
Agreed,
squashed
Axe.
the beef.
I'm
Is
with
the
you
beef
there.
still squashed? Excuse me, little Miss Priss. Are you trying to start
Okay.
what? We are on the same page. We are on the same team. We are professionals, and we are going to win tonight.
The whole world wants to know, are we on, thank you, Anna, the same page? I'll tell you what happened this morning. 9 a.m.
I love that.
Had a little family breakfast, a cup of croissants, right, boys? Cup of coffees for the boys, no problem. Everybody's on the same page. You know what we didn't have? We didn't have any dancing. No dancing. It was a great morning, a great breakfast.
You know what?
What?
Stop.
It's just a joke.
You're not doing this on camera again. You and you.
It's
come
just
with
a
me now.
joke.
It's just a joke. That glare. I like the implication
Time?
that there's things happening.
Okay, well, now I'd like to bring in my next guest, Ruby Soho. Family problems?
Yeah, they're falling apart.
I know the feeling.
Aww.
But at least after tonight, I can call myself a champion.
It's sweet. Now get out of my shot.
Now get out of my shot.
Ruby, I'm gonna cut you off because you know that got me thinking. Around here, everybody seems like they think that they deserve a championship. You know who deserves a championship? Ruby Soho. So I'm just laying down the gauntlet here on Collision. I'm laying down the gauntlet for whoever. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't care. I'm going to become a champion because it's what I deserve, Lexi.
Okay.
We got a lot going on.
Garcia eye roll, right? That was Dwayne Johnson levels of eye roll. Oh my gosh. Dwayne Johnson's level of hilarious. I'm all over the place tonight, y'all. So I wonder how you keep up with me. Well, rather, deal with me. Keep up. Proceeds to make fool of himself. Dwayne Johnson levels of rock, right? Oh, you know he's going to hit that dance tonight, and you know it's going to cost him the titles, and you know Daddy Magic's going to have a meltdown. It's going to be glorious. Speaking of Battle of the Belts versus Collision, just for clarity on the Fantasy League points, that separate. Those are two separate shows. So appearances on one show don't count for the appearances on the other. So a lot of potential points tonight. Are you repeating what you say? I'm realizing what I say, so I'm making fun of it because I'm trying to own that I sound foolish. Oh wow, that was a quick commercial break. And then the splash screen comes back here. I'm literally thinking the commercial break's about to end. It's like, wow, that was a fast one. No, we're still here. I don't think so, Axe. I think it would be. I mean, it makes sense if it is him, but I really do think that this is a case of someone stole the mask, and he was telling the truth when he said someone stole the mask. But it's hard to capitalize on how to make that interesting, right? I'm trying to remember what the thought I had before was. And it's like, there was a fleeting thought I had late last night about who could actually be the 5 masked people, including that devil masked person who attacked Jay White. But it couldn't really come to me other than maybe the Righteous and Dark Order. It's some thought that should cross my mind now. Oh. More Roosh. Okay.
My business has always been elevated. My
Very stoned.
business has always been about making money. I worked too hard to get here, to not being seen as a star. I'm seeking tighter, to see other wrestlers take all opportunities. Tighter of not being in television just because the company say I'm too dangerous. I learned English. I learned your style, pro wrestling. And for what? Just to see to other wrestlers get what I deserve. What I deserve.
Okay, we understand that there is something
I'm
going
looking
on
forward to
in the
this.
backstage area. Do we
Can't
have
wait to see them in action again.
Let's see if we can go back there right now, guys. Let's check it out here.
Come on, mate. Give me a minute. Jay Lethal, you want to know why I made you jump through hoops to earn this title shot? It's because you call a man who's not your blood uncle. How does your mother and How does your mother and father feel about that? The Jay Lethal I remember used to be in love with pro wrestling, the mistress that we all love, the woman that will never love us back. But that used to be you, Jay. Until you went along and started hanging out with that corny son of a bitch, Jarrett, and Sanjay, his little lapdog. I used to be someone I used to respect you, Jay. But now look what you've become. You are not a man anymore, Jay. You're not a pro wrestler anymore, Jay. You are Jeff Jarrett's little bitch. What happened to you? Do not bring them to our fight. If you are man enough, don't do it. Do not bring your mother and father, who I know, Jamar. I know you too, Jamar. God damn you, Jamar. Don't bring her there. Because the thing that's going to break my heart the most, the thing that's going to hurt me inside the most, is the fact that I'm going to have to beat you down in front of your beautiful mother. And you know what the sick thing is? She's going to cry for you. But not because I'm beating you, because she knows you deserve it. You've lost your way. Get your title shot. Go ahead.
Dude, that's not cool.
You better find your way. You better find your way before you come at me again. Find your way. Damn you, Jamar.
Kingston understandably distraught, but
Rockstar Spud was more of a lapdog to fair.
tag team champions.
Wow. Rollick indeed. That was, oh man. Eddie Kingston out here doing Eddie Kingston things. Top guys, aren't. Just keep your podcast away from me.
Kingston there, guys. Holy smokes. What an ROH title match that is going to be. Well, here they come, like you said, Nigel.
First match back at AEW for Cash Wheeler since suffering that ribcage injury.
In his loss of the AEW tag team titles to Big Bill and Absolute Ricky Starks, who we will see defend the titles here tonight. They look almost naked. They were so synonymous with the AEW tag team titles.
I get you, X. They really are fantastic pro wrestlers. Some of the greatest. Really one of the greatest teams ever. Like there's no disputing that at this point.
FTR, their first match since they lost the World Tag Team Championship right here on
He was fully unhinged there. I love to see it. Why is my... Oh, okay, I'm like... What the heck?
Brown taking advantage of Wheeler having
There's actually hair there too. What's going on? My hair is disappearing into the void. Yeah.
The fast start from Big Bill and Ricky Starks that gave them the advantage, but right now, Wheeler turning things around pretty quickly.
Oh.
Bengston in, finding out the hard way.
Rough.
He sure did. Now both Dax and Cash.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
A third one?
Will the lights go out again?
What is going on tonight?
Come on, guys. What? Now, obviously, the match. It's Malachi Black again.
Okay.
And again,
Long hair, no cares. Absolutely, man. This hair. One of these days, I'll explain how I have long hair and what I thought. Oh, we're all here again. This match is done, right? Just throw a bell out there really quick, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's still got the cast on. Damn, dude. Okay, I'm here for this feud.
Danielson, but instead of being a coward and getting surgery, he just put the cast on his wrist. Far more effective.
He just used that cast as a
Copeland would showing up would make sense. And Danielson, after what happened earlier, would also make sense, but I think they want to put over that attack.
Buddy Matthews smiling. So is Malachi Black. They have certainly, Malachi and his troops have disrupted
Right.
telecast.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be ruled a no contest. But it'll probably count as a DQ victory for them, just for the sake of padding out the record, you know?
The House of Black returning to AEW Collision with authority here tonight.
Stay with us. More.
Wait, no. No. I think this is okay. This is still like the 7th ever DQ in AEW history. Haha! Yes, I do. I'm gonna have to check Cage Match, see what this gets labeled as. See how they do that. I'm pretty sure they got the win, though. It really is, because, like, to me, that was a DQ. That was a DQ victory. You know, they didn't do anything to the other guys, so it only makes sense if that's the case. But I know how pro wrestling works. They don't like using. They don't even like giving people technicalities like this. All right, there we go. Void. It was so weird. It was like oddly unnerving. I gotta adjust my settings. I gotta figure out how to make this more balanced green screen, or maybe I just need to have like a less pixelated background image. That might be it. Cody's got to pay the electric bill, all right? Come on, dog. You got the check. You got the money for it. Write a check. Bit more like Shield in this segment. Kind of less supernatural there. I suppose I hear where you're coming from in that. Like, cause they kind of mauled, in the way that they kind of mauled them. But I still think they were very House of Black in presentation. It was just the beat down, established dominance element of it that is very Shield-like. I agree with you there. But especially with earlier in Malachi doing his own thing. I just gotta give up. But yeah. Time will tell. If they keep doing things like that to like random people around the roster, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, huh. I suppose I get where you're coming from though in the less supernatural aspect. Because like there wasn't much tricks to it. There was the lights out, lights in. They just showed up and then they beat you. And then they beat him down. Oh yeah, and they did just kind of walk out. You're right. They didn't like blackout disappear like Malachi did earlier in the night. Oh, JR's coming out for the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Hall of Fame Voice of Wrestling.
Never, George. John Moxley is here to stay. It is. It just seems like they didn't bring the feed back in time. They just started playing the audio, but not the video. And now we're going to come in, and I'm pretty sure we're going to hear his music as he's sitting down. So we can.
On Collision coming up immediately following Collision Night Battle, the Belts VIII. Orange Cassidy defends the international title against John Silver of Dark Order. For the TBS Championship, it's Chris Statlander defending against Willow Nightingale. Plus the ROH World Television Championship on the line. Samoa Joe
What?
against Tony Nese with Mark Sterling.
When did this get added?
World Trio
Oh, okay.
on the line as well.
Gonna add that in.
Will defend against Daniel Garcia, Daddy Magic, and Cool Hand Edge.
Something tells me that they wanted that they decided last minute to not have the later in the night portion of the stipulation to the Eddie Kingston match.
Dynamite Diamond Ring. The AEW World Women's Championship is on the line. Hikaru Shida defense against Ruby Soho. Tony Khan has a very special gift for Sting. We understand this will be incredible. The ROH Six-Man Tag Team Championship will be decided.
Group training.
And Brother Zay and Renee Paquette will have a sit-down interview with Chris Jericho. That's all coming up live Wednesday on
What happened in terms of like?
Saturday, November 18th, only on pay-per-view. And originating from the fabulous Kia Forum, MJF
Oh, truly, Rhea. Absolutely.
Jay White. But coming up next, Nigel,
That's why you.
big World Tag
That's why you're here to talk about how Saraya won the title back, right?
Powering Big Bill look to build on their burgeoning AEW Tag Team title ring against the Blackpool Combat Club. Main event, Jim Ross is here with us.
Oh my gosh, no, Rhea, please don't tell me. I thought you were gonna know that I'm being cheeky. That did not happen.
Memphis.
Don't fucking blame me.
remaining.
Discord put on hardware acceleration. Oh, with the update, it probably automatically turned that on, and that must have been making it. Oh, that's what it was. Hopefully that was the issue, and you've finally been able to clear that up for yourself, because that has been. I'm so sorry that this has been such a. I don't want to say struggle for you, really, because this has just been like this has been rough on you throughout the evening. Have you been at least able to watch the show through your mobile?
Representing the Blackpool.
What are the matches for the next Dynamite? Let me go check really quick, because I did list the majority of them. The stream that I updated. We're going to have RVD and Hook teaming up again in Philly. Got Dynamite Diamond Ring match between MJF and Juice Robinson. Tony Khan's got a gift for Sting. The World Six-Man Tag titles are going to be on the line. The Elite defending against the Hardys of Brother Zay. And then looks like we got a sit-down interview with Jericho. I'll bother editing that later. Lag little for me, just flipped on. Oh yeah, no, from the sounds of it, if multiple people are having this issue, it's a recent update that Discord put out that probably turned it on. You know what? That would explain. Let me go check mine as well. Although I think that's something that I had on for. Go check.
Good point, Nigel. Underscore the almost part. The thing about Claudio, he brings the most experience, the most leadership.
Nope, mine is off. Huh. Okay. Wow, that's exceptionally weird. I don't have an update waiting either. Maybe it's not an update? Oh, no.
Champions, Big Bill and Absolute Ricky.
So happy Ricky Starks has a belt. So good to see. I'm sorry, Rhea. No, do not leave. Please do not leave. I missed that message as well. That feels even meaner. No, do not leave. That was a cruel joke. I figured you would have immediately been able to tell. I'm taking my just full Tony Storm, just I'm so hurt. I know. I'm sorry. I probably should have tried to find a less devastating one. Also, it seems to be Island is a good place for Nord, right? I mean, well, actually, Cam, what I've come to learn is it wasn't so much the location. It's it's a bit of a story, but the long story short, it was my ad blockers. And apparently turning them on and turning them off and on again fixed the issue. I love the jacket, right? Ryan Simmons Redemption Retirement Tour coming to a city near you. How to check for hardware. How to check for hardware? Oh, go to voice in video and scroll down. It should be above echo cancellation, somewhere in that ballpark. What was just thrown? Doesn't matter. Always gonna get a little jogging. A warm-up jogging. And it's gonna turn right back around. Go a little bit faster of a jog there. Found it. Nice, nice.
I don't see Castagnoli in the ring either.
Now here we go. Wheeler, Yuta, and Ricky Starks will begin things.
No, maybe. Oh yeah, he's about to go too. He's still got like 20 plus minutes left in this show. They're gonna have a match.
And Danielson.
Wheeler Yuta's improved as much as anybody on the
We got you, Rhea.
roster, in my opinion, over the last several months, and I attribute that to being a part of the Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah, that's a great point, JR. Not only that, Wheeler Yuta and Ricky Starks, great classic matchup at Wrestle Dream, and these two do not like each other at all.
Yes, let's go. Key lock.
See, Ricky just
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Wheeler pushing him back. You can see the dislike between the two.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And certainly it doesn't take much to motivate either of these two young guys. They're part of that
Oh
party
yeah,
now,
give him that rating.
the politics, where they're young in their careers. And they got
Do you just watch it through cable, Rhea, or do you watch it through a streaming service?
futures are unlimited.
Oh, cable box app. Okay, nice. Oh, you had a. That's amazing. Okay, so that answers my question.
Would be considered an upset. But Ricky
Oh, they did. Neither one can get a grip.
Blackpool Combat Cup, specifically Bryan Danielson, and you can understand why they're trying to get a little bit of
Oh, that's so.
how good he's been. It's been a hot boys
I just realized how this links back. That's actually cool. Links back to this BCC Ricky Starks feud. Let Uter win.
Out here, certainly me, and that is that they like to go after it. They
I mean, here's the thing, right? I, in the end, would not be upset with these lads getting a tag title run. But Ricky Starks deserves better than like a 3-week run with one successful title defense. I'll even say Big Bill does. Never really thought he would be like a champion in AEW, but can't say I'm mad about it. He's improved a lot. Streaming for wrestling again, shady internet stuff like get bored of cable. I feel that. I would recommend Fight TV via NordVPN. I actually have a recommendation feature I can recommend to you. This will get me 3 free months. I'd like that.
almost see 7 feet tall.
Can't teach that.
big as well. That goes with that physique and that power.
And the mindset, in my opinion, the mindset. Big Bill believes that he is a superstar now, today. Not evolving, not in the making, but right now, this very moment.
Wheeler Yuta, I thought maybe he'd make an exchange to bring Claudio in, but he was man enough to go in there and stay in there.
Well, is it man enough or stupid enough? He had the opportunity to tag out, chose not to, and that's why he is where he is now, Tony.
Those 3 guys right there make
Yeah.
a strong
Oh no, I'm with you there. Yuta truly is like 2 steps away from putting it all together and just being a top tier wrestler and top tier talent. Let's say wrestling superstar, but that would just been kind of corny. I don't know.
Nice agility from Yuta.
I get that. Ooh, that was he launched him far. He's got a welt on his chest. He pointed it out too. There's a little more development, and he could be like, I don't know what he. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. BCC is really putting it together for him, and I'm happy for that. Once upon a time, and actually up until recently, I've been very fixated on the concept of BCC becoming this large group that has a bunch of students like Yuta, but I've really come to appreciate the dynamic they have of 3 mentors and one student to those 3 mentors. Because now it puts a lot of focus on Wheeler Yuta, who's absorbing from some of the best wrestlers in 3 different styles. The technical wizardry The absolute strongman, the strongman bruiser approach, the powerhouse approach. There you go. Technical, powerhouse, hardcore. I get that. I get that, Axe. Not everybody is about the big groups because it's very easy to fall into the, well, now we have a bunch of people brawling. And that can be fun sometimes, but it can be a little bit. That's nice to hear, Axe. They've become my favorite all time. Before them, funny enough, it was the Shield. So, yeah, there's that. Although, strong number 2 that's even knocked Shield to number 3 for me is the New Day. The New Day are so special. The swagger. Yeah, the BCC is so cool in the sense that it's like they're all successful, you know. What was that? Oh, Claudio. Oh, he was coming around, and then Bryce literally ran outside to cut him off. That's fun. When it's story based, but like if it's just factions running amok everywhere, it gets. Yes, Rhea, 100% agree, and that has happened with AEW sometimes. I cannot disregard that. You know, I do think they more often than not have a fair balance what they're doing with factions, though, and it does help in like elongating stories organically. But yeah, it can get samey sometimes. Cough, Outcast storyline. Yeah. No, I'm with you there. And that's just kind of the one, and that's crazy to say that because they're like the one real faction presence in the AEW on the AEW's women's division. And even that, you can hardly call them a faction now that it's just the 2 women. You can't have like with no Toni Storm in it, it's just a tag team. And like that's not a bad thing, but women don't have a tag team division, so I feel like it always puts them in a position of, it's just a team that hardly teams together. It's like, we're just friends that happen to corner one another, which can be okay, but when it started out as a faction, it really is like diminished value. That strut was right, Axe. I mean, you don't see it as often, so that, yeah, I didn't pop too hard because, like, he's been doing that a few times every now and then, but it's still so very impressive. Like, what I'm saying is I've gotten used to it, but to see it for the first time, I imagine, hits different. Ricky Starks is a special kind of talent. I really do think that he might leave for WWE. Yeah, Axe, I'm with you there. Ricky Starks is talent. Talent personified. Agreed.
Between the neutral corners and keep your opponent in your half.
Says as he's just now pushed Yuta back into his own half.
You know, sometimes, fellas, we forget just how big Bill is, no pun intended. And what the damage he can do on normal things.
Watch out. He went over the top. He's right at the base of our net.
Oh, that'd be so cool, Rhea. That tumble, though. From BB zip up on the hoodies. Yo, Axe need to cop. Oh man, that's something I definitely would want to cop sooner rather than later. I need me some BCC merch. I got me a Danielson shirt, but I need some BCC merch. Yeah, right? What did I do wrong? I guess I did. I don't know. What am I missing? Did I? Rough. Haha. That's hilarious. Whoa. Well, this is embarrassing.
Yuta has to use the ropes to pull himself up. He's that fatigued. He's that beaten up.
Wow, he is in bad shape. You're right, Jim.
A lot of desperation here, folks.
Fighting his way out the corner, though.
Of a man through his desperation.
I was waiting for it.
Right now with Wheeler Yuta.
And he has no
Let me clip that.
there is no Claudio
Oh no.
himself up. See him on the steps.
DM the link on the Discord. Yeah, oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm sure there's somewhere in the the non-kayfabe section would probably fit. I can't think of which one off the top of my head. Those admittedly aren't the most active channels right now, but do feel free to live into it up. Maybe we find a merch section. Otherwise, we could repeat top 10 seconds. Collectible? Sure, yeah, that works. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We just kept going.
Early in the match, keeping Castagnoli on the outside. This man is now fresh. One of the most strong athletes in the history of pro wrestling. Is it 100%?
Stop him, Bryce. He's not gonna stop. Oh, he did. Okay, he was hearing him. I thought he was lost in the moment.
Oh, don't you dare. Oh, look, he's trying to mimic Ricky Starks, who made this favorite. Made this famous.
That was not the most graceful thing I've seen Claudio do. But I appreciate it.
What Castagnoli did immediately on the kick out, he grabbed the leg, and we know why.
Fans here in Memphis got something on their mind. They want the big swing.
Good for Claudio. He did it. Right, I'm with you there, Lone Star. He pulled that off. I would not be surprised if he's never done that before today. Maybe he practiced it before the show. But regardless, even then, you saw it. There was a lot of... Oh, let's go.
We've got more. This match continues in picture. What a main event. Boy, you knew Claudio was rested and ready to go, but he has come in with fire and vigor that we have not seen in a long time from this big man. And again,
Oh, man.
this team is red hot.
Rough tumble in there. And now,
This team of Claudio and Wheeler.
Claudio lacking grace in some aspects is what makes him so special, I think.
Everything.
Great agility, crossbody.
1, 2. No, he almost won.
Saw the way that Castagnoli controlled him.
I love Claudio as well, Cam. He,
Or too far. He wouldn't have been able to get the pinfall at the end of it.
very unique talent.
Be that as it may, though, got to dig down deep now because Ricky Starks has shown time and time again how he comes out on top against a member of the Blackpool Combat Club.
We've talked about Ricky's skill, his attitude, his confidence, but right now he's got to fight. And he's got to fight the toughest man, arguably, in AEW.
Well, Starks used a lot of energy early in this match. Him and Big
Agreed, Rhea. 100% agreed.
when Castagnoli was tall and
Make me believe they're really trying to do this and really trying to not get hit by these moves, you know?
And Claudio trying to get him over. Big Bill holding on to Ricky Starks. Here comes Wheeler Yuta.
Hey, nice.
Wheeler taking a big chance there, Tony.
back inside.
Oh? The stalling superplex is gold. And the way he grabbed at his stomach, I feel that. Get that breath knocked out of you. You feel that, like, almost like collapse of your stomach. That, like, momentary collapse.
Claudio's got the advantage, and he may get a tap out.
You see that Ricky Starks tried to move his body to be closer to the
Oof.
bottom row. Veteran experience from the brave
Over the eyes.
Rangers.
Oh, that looked like a tap for a second. No, it was the wiggling of the hand, though. It was not a tap.
The bottom rope near side. But Claudio rolls him over again.
Oh, turned it into a pin. Slick.
Combination there. And again, back to that crossface.
Right in the center of the ring. Come on, Ricky.
I can agree with that, Axe.
And grinding.
Because also, even though I don't like it, some of the start-stop can be explained by sometimes a narrative doesn't organically play out. You can always look to real combat sports to see this, you know? There have been plenty of times back when I watched MMA more regularly, I'd be like, oh, this person winning could result in them getting a title match. And that would be like a fun little tale you could tell because they had a match against that champion and lost or whatever, you know? And then it doesn't happen. Felt that coming on.
As you can see in the far corner, Wheeler Yuta is still down on the floor. Here we go. Foot.
Tag.
Tag was made. Big Bill will be coming in. And oh yes, DDT nicely done. Boom! Holy smokes, a big boot. 1, 2, and it did not get it.
There'll be a point in time in Big Bill's career where that one move right there will beat people, and he'll beat them regularly.
Let's take a look of that to your
Apologies.
Just watch where this boot lands though. First the tornado DDT, which stuns Castagnoli.
I appreciate the replay right at this moment because I was not able to see.
Just getting his shoulder off from that. If that boot had connected with the jaw, this match would be over.
Yeah, the refinement, the execution of that move with the strength and the leverage advantage that this big guy's got. He's going to be hard to beat.
Oh, you don't think?
Oh my God, he's
276 pounds, dead weight.
That's a great way to put it, Axe.
him up that long, but again, Claudio will make a tag now with the European uppercut.
They got the big man reeling. Are we doing it?
And now,
We've seen this before.
The fact that he's actually got Big Bill up is so awesome.
double team shotgun from the top, and the cover of Big Bill.
Doomsday dropkick.
Big Bill gets the left shoulder up.
Hand coming down, that's for sure. About 2.5 count.
Certainly close, but you could see there after Yuta pinned the leg, hooked the leg, the size of Big Bill. Even with the hook of the leg, there was no way Yuta could get his body weight across the shoulders of his opponent.
This is
Oh, but he's still going for that German.
after this next
You gotta love it.
from right here in Memphis, battle
The grit is real.
titles will be on the line. That's coming up next, 10-9 Central.
Takes me back to when Claudio struggled for 5 minutes to get that superplex off on Big Show, only to immediately get knocked out and lose.
Dogmatic. He's like a bulldog.
Oh my god, he's actually got him up.
Double team here, Ricky pulling and Wheeler turns
That's so awesome.
The door got open just a little bit.
1, 2, and Wheeler rolled his right shoulder
It
up.
is truly amazing the toughness of Wheeler Yuta to kick out of that.
Yes, Battle of the Belts is actually next. Like immediately after this match, I'm gonna be firing up Nord to turn on the next one.
Certainly resilient. Think about how much damage.
In the back of my mind, I'm still a little scared it won't work, even though it's proven to me like 6 times today that it will.
Absolute drubbing on the hands.
I thought they were bluffing. No. I really do think they could just stand to bill it as a special 3-hour. They could just call it Collision Battle of the Belts and make it be a special 3-hour edition of Collision. Make it be all one show. But I think the whole purpose is like it's contracted with Warner Brothers that they have this quarterly extra program, and it just so happened because Collision was birthed after that deal was made that sometimes those two shows would happen on the same night. Oh, haha, nice. Oh, you could argue that that was why that pinfall wasn't it, because there was the moment he wasn't able to, like, there was the moment before he actually got into the cover. Wow, and I don't work tomorrow. Yo, that's awesome. My lad just accidentally stumbled into a 3-hour night of wrestling. You love to see it.
Upset because if they lose this match, Bryan Danielson's going to be furious.
This has been an incredible display of tag team wrestling by both teams, especially by the champs.
Wheeler Yuta now coming back with some of his offense. Makes the tag even more important. And here comes Claudio.
Claudio sends Big Bill to the floor. Claudio hit a steam.
I'm so happy right now. This is so good. I love to hear it.
Lariat covers it. 1, 2, oh.
He had his eyes closed and everything. Ricky made me believe it, and I'm looking at the time, and we're in the last 10 minutes. Usually when they have that main event start, like, at quarter till, I'm sorry, not quarter, like, a half hour till the end of the show, it always gives me the impression, like, maybe the match will end early so there's a post-match segment. So I really bought that one.
The giant swing could be setting him up for the end of this. And now you see Wheeler in the corner prop. 9. Here comes number 10.
This might be new champions. Come on.
I appreciate Shivani actually counting along to the rotations instead of going with the crowd's count. It's like the crowd doesn't count how many rotations they are. They just count how long he's been spinning. Which isn't a bad thing, but they... Seems like they don't get it.
What an incredible tag team war we're seeing for the AEW Tag Team Championship.
It's taking 2 members of the Blackpool Club.
To hit a big boot on Big Bill. You gotta be us all that.
We saw earlier tonight before the match.
No.
This is how they won
That vaulting splash.
recent match.
Love to see it.
They do it again.
House of Black. Oh, cause yeah. They're picking fights, dude. You know what? I'm kind of with you now even more, Axe. They didn't even do the gimmick. They just ran out.
Man, what a molly. And look who's left. Wheeler.
That'll do it.
I think Claudio... I think they didn't see what happened to Claudio because I thought this match was going to be ended. What is the House of Black's aim? We're getting a House of Black BCC feud? Because if that's the case, then why did they target FTR like that? Shield with medieval rogue type gear.
And it started at the beginning with Bryan Danielson. And now they're circling the World Tag Team Champions here, Nigel.
Yeah, remember this.
AEW can't give me shit. I mean, hey, here you go. Post-match main event segment. 2 more points at least.
The weakest link, Wheeler Yuta.
And the House of Black are using the television time of the tag team champions for their own good.
The Danielson's here, but oh man, getting. Oh, even Starks is joining in on that.
Wheeler's down. Claudio's down.
Looks like we got a 5-on-5 feud setting up here.
I really hate to see this.
Okay, that makes more sense. This is all piecing together in my mind now. There's okay. There is more sense here than I was about to give it credit for, because I was gonna be like, this is. Yep, there you go, Axe. Makes sense. Yeah, and this was a night-long story being told with House of Black's return and running rough. Mox! Where the hell is he? Oh, blitzed his ass, dude. Dropped a Big Bill in one shot, and I believed it. Oh, shot for the look. Oh, but here we go, evening it out. Oh my gosh. Blood and Guts again this year? Get Dara in the show now. The devil.
John Moxley certainly a difference maker.
How about the Blackpool Combat Club?
Axe, that's an interesting shout. If this all ties back to that, then it would be like... Whoop that trick chant? What?
House of Black backing away with Ricky Starks and Big Bill.
A lot of combustible elements.
Wow.
What a moment when John Moxley arrives. It completely changed the competitive
Yeah, shout out Trick Willie.
going on in the ring. And look,
Oh no. Ricky Starks thought that the House of Black were coming in.
There.
Ricky Starks, you're right.
Ricky Starks got he got outmaneuvered.
Weird. And he's still holding his ribs.
The House of Black was behind him, but they were not. He rolled in the ring, turned around, there was nobody there. And Ricky
Ha.
Starks has been wiped out.
Hmm?
What a moment in Collision that we are seeing.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think it is MJF, because that was MJF's mask, but MJF outright said his mask was stolen.
Standing
So it's either he's lying, which would be kind of sketch with the whole babyface run, and I do think he's genuinely babyface. So it's gotta be Ada. Wouldn't be surprised, actually, if it was Adam Cole still. But if it was Adam Cole in the Kingdom, I don't know, because Adam Cole with the segments that he was doing with with Roddy. I don't feel like that's him. One more time, he's gonna spin him. He's gonna spin him. Go ahead, check something. Oh, they're gonna spin him into the next show. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we're gonna hit some turbulence momentarily. Are there any free agents right now that people might suspect? He's hopping over him. That was fun. That'd be too many for me, right?
The Black has made a statement. The Blackpool Combat Club made a statement tonight with FTR.
The standing in the corner at 7 feet tall.
There's this. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to do this while it's on. Yep. Made it happen, kind of. I assume. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Hey. Orange Cassidy out here stay opening shows. Battle of the Belts time indeed. Thought Mox and Orange were going to cross. I think they still will. Unless Mox got out of the ring and I didn't see that. James. Oh? Okay. Okay. The power I never noticed isn't it that long-term bangers. You get it, dude. You get it. Could have said it with a little more oomph, Dasha. Long-term storytelling, truly, y'all. Let's go, Sylv. I love that Lone Star's out here like, well, screw that story. Silver! Which, honestly, I don't blame you. Silver is amazing, and I do think that he needs to have a singles title run sooner rather than later. I've been thinking this for years, ever since he was holding the TNT title on behalf of Brody Lee, Mr. Brody Lee. Apologies. Yes, I got the nameplate right. Yes. Doubt he wins, though. Yeah, I don't see it happening unless we have to call an audible. But this match has happened before. Oh, that's right. This match has happened before. Call and audiobook. Yes, some quick kicks. I think this is going to be a very fast-paced match. It's going to be a lot of fun.
How young did Orange Cassidy look there? And the reason why, as I was talking, the incredible reign that Orange Cassidy had, adding such prestige to the international title that superstars like John Moxley
what I'm going to be able to appreciate about this run is now we don't have debuff Orange Cassidy, where he's dealing with a bunch of injuries. He had the time off, he healed, he's good. No more tape. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Looks pretty good in them. Alex looks pretty good in those. Also, points for Cam. John Silver match and Alex Reynolds sighting. I should. Oh, I did on you. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's invasive. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? Although I do like the gimmicks. Now you can't put your hands in your pockets. Watch him put his hands in his back pockets. Oh, he's gonna put his hands in there. All right, literally always look. Agrees, agrees. I don't know. I was on the fence about the Dark Order until Mr. Brody Lee came around. Got his glasses back. Let's go. You did, because do remember, for fantasy points, Collision and Battle of the Belts are separate shows, so they have separate points values. If someone appears or even has a match on both, you get points for that. I'm freaking jacked, baby. Danny G's gonna give you a two-piece, dude. Especially if he gets an appearance point. He can get an appearance point tonight. Well, here on Battle of the Belts and on Collision. Orange is not orange. John is so fun. Me pointage. Love to hear it.
Without kinesio tape on his body.
There you see the matches still to come. You'll see Chris Statlander defend the TBS Championship against Willow Nightingale. The Trios Championship on the line. The Acclaimed
Sean slumped.
against Garcia, Menard, and Parker. And that's all still to come tonight live here on
I think, now that I realize, last Battle of the Belts was opened by international champion Orange Cassidy as well. Oh my gosh, he's really still doing it. This is just... Dude. Look at Claudio. He's like, hold my beer. It's his nameplate. I think me too. Chaos. Yeah. I'm with you, Axe. I know, Lone Star. That was so impressive. Because I'm pretty sure Orange Cassidy is the heavier of the two. Even if not by much. Because Silver is dense. Actually, you know what? They might be closer in weight than I'm giving them credit for. But they also have different body types.
Let's go back to the match. I don't want to even hear this one. And, to the midsection. John Silver, one of the more prolific kickers in AEW. Now, these things are solid. And you can see the champion punched over.
Also, those were those quick kicks. We got a taste of them. Just a taste.
42 wins in 2023, the best in all of AEW.
He is not really doing this. Oh, you let go of his head? Shouldn't have did that. Oh, set yourself up for that, pal. I'm freaking jacked, baby.
Across the apron. Face first across the apron of the ring.
John Silver has just thrown Orange
I'd
Cassidy.
love to see it.
Could we see the curse of
Strong John Silver.
continue? Hold on.
And another. Oh my God! Right in front of us here.
That shit hurt.
Of Orange Cassidy.
This match continues. Stay with us live on Battle of the Belts and Picture in Picture.
Alex Reynolds over here chirping.
Yeah, I know he's chirping. It's easy to chirp. I mean, he landed on his side right in front of us here. And Bryce Remsburg wanted to...
Silver has been pretty impressive. He feels like he belongs in this spot. He feels like he belongs in singles title contention. And I hope that doesn't... I still want to see him in tag title contention with Reynolds, because they are an awesome tag team. Maybe Reynolds can find his footing as a singles competitor. Not to say he doesn't, he can't hold his own in that spot, but it doesn't feel like the audience connection is with him in such a role there yet, Nice and Joe, yeah, kind of got announced last minute. And I do distinctly remember the Memphis Street fight being made with the stipulation that if Jeff Jarrett beat Eddie Kingston, that Jay Lethal will get an ROH World title shot later in the night, which I felt like implied Battle of the Belts. And with there only being 3 billed matches for Battle of the Belts, I was like, well, then that's going to be the 4th. But then it seems like last second they skirted away from that idea. That match is no longer happening later on tonight. It never wasn't said. They didn't say anything about it tonight. And we have a 4th match announced out of the blue in the form of a Ring of Honor World title match. Which kind of makes sense because, Nice did get that big win, even if not an upset, over Ethan Page last Thursday on Ring of Honor, which put an end to Ethan's winning streak. And that is also a good point, Dar. I think he should get 1 or 2 more title defenses under his belt before he breaks that record. Joe is looking like one of the greatest Ring of Honor performers of all time, statistically speaking. But back to this match. Silver's not having it with the antics, and I think he's getting baited. Oh, you good, dude? I'm just selling. Oh, caught him with the pump kick. Flew at him with it. Michinoku driver. Clean. A little stalled, but it was clean. Orange Cassidy got this. I think so, George.
One of the most resilient superstars on the AEW roster. We saw time and time again as the international champion how he was able to take an absolute beating and keep on going.
And as we saw earlier, the first match against Silver since Full Gear 2020 where he won. He's picked up the steam. Look at
Oh.
this is uncharacteristic of Orange Cassidy, but
He cares, y'all. He cares. And this is the title reign of I actually care and I'm going to prove it. The first title reign was the care for the title run kept on showing itself through the defenses. Dunzo? Nah, not enough. Got to do more to keep Silver down. The crowd didn't even really buy it either. Oh my gosh, are they going to really still record Ring of Honor after this? I just realized this poor crowd. I hope it's a shorter Ring of Honor this week. Not because don't get me wrong, I love Ring of Honor. I want to see more Ring of Honor, but please consider the people who've invested the time in here. A 5-hour show is a lot to ask them to sit through.
arm is raised. That means we are in the orange punching. And Alex Reynolds got the attention.
Oh, dear. Should have hit him with a big move after that. I don't see it. Yep. Orange Cassidy staying in it. You needed to hit him with a bigger move than that. Did you not watch the previous 30 title matches involving this championship he's been in? Spin Doctor! Spin Doctor. There we go. Orange Cassidy's here and he frickin' cares, y'all. Silver, you're great, but you gotta dig deeper, dude. I do wish they would be bringing these points up themselves as well, you know? Like, oh, tripped him! Yo! That was actually genius. And there it is. Do you think one more orange punch would have done, but I appreciate them trying to keep it down with this. He looked around and he found the belt over there. Orange Cassidy strong. I agree, Axe. I did too. Now that I can so much more get behind the strong booking of Orange Cassidy when you're not billing him at like 70% going into the match. And he's holding in his lower back, but I hope that's not gonna. But I hope he's just selling the match, and that doesn't become a long-term thing he sells. So LOL, the ref knowing exactly where the belt. He looked around. He did look around like 2 other spots, but then the 3rd time he like knew where it was. Maybe someone off screen pointed it out, but it was kind of strange how he just knew where it was. Like he kind of could have stood to make it a little more believable. Another Lexi point for Rhea, because different show. Another Andrade point for me, because Battle of the Belts.
Alive today. Now you were this close to winning, but how are you feeling coming out of this match?
I feel.
Hello, CJ. Hi.
Hi. You know, with a little bit of guidance, you could become the biggest, the best, and some might even say the most handsome wrestling star in the world. See you soon.
Oh, okay.
From Andretti to Andrade, they're.
I think she's interested in managing
Yes.
you.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, I can think of someone who won't like that.
It's funny how we were talking earlier about how Charlotte replaced Lana in the tag title match.
I'm going to speak nice and slowly so that the people
Right?
of Memphis, Tennessee can understand what I'm saying.
Yo, if anybody at AEW watches WatchMania at all,
Your future
shout out to you.
television champion.
Ben, don't miss. Don't miss it, dude.
Memphis, Tennessee, as your television champion.
Love to see it with Smart Mark.
To make it my mission to change each and every one of your
Nice equals body goal, 100%. I don't think I'll ever be there with the abs. I'm confident otherwise though. Because I have uneven abs, if that makes sense. Like Batista abs. Not to say that they're that defined, but like shape-wise. I would also have to really I'd have to cut a lot of fat out of my diet, including pizza. There he is. Ben was waiting. He was lurking.
And so it's this match is set for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Approaching the ring, let's get him Huntington Beach, California.
I'm so happy they made the belt bigger. It looks so much better now that it's huge. They need to update his graphic, though. It still has him with the tiny version.
ROH ring announcer Bobby Cruz, the dulcet tones here on Battle of the Belts.
556 days as ROH World Television Champion, 12 days away from breaking Jay Lethal's record for longest ROH TV title reign.
But at the same time, Samoa Joe has also said he wants to get back on top, wants to be AEW World Champion.
Yeah, right now.
Wants another title opportunity.
Eat the floor, buddy.
He troubled MJF more than anybody MJF has faced. And if MJF hadn't been the scumbag that you all seem to love, Samoa Joe would be the AEW champion.
Who is this guy in the suit, by the way?
He's Mark Stone.
I love that Kevin Kelly is acting like you don't know who that is.
MJF right now has more trouble than ever coming from every side.
Heavy's the head that wears the crown, and Samoa Joe has found out what being champion is about and has faced them all, knocked them all down.
Tony Nese, great athlete, but Joe just calmly stepped
Walk away spot with a moonsault is great. Oh. Inside out and damn near unconscious. And Joe walks away.
Oh, God.
Say hello to diabetes.
And goodbye with the muscle buster.
What?
Boom! Samoa Joe. 1, 2, 3. You're still the
Dead.
The winner of this match and still Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Samoa Joe.
Now Jack LaLanne, Billy Blanks
2 minutes.
be adding Tony
Sounds about right.
to that of great legendary television trainers.
We're adding the name, though, to yet another win for Samoa Joe, who's got the microphone.
He absolutely did say that, Dara. And I don't know why.
Something to say.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Everybody's got that man's name in their mouth nowadays.
I bring you a gift, my friend. The gift of foresight. And what you foresee is that I am coming for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, so it really seems like they want to start calling it a heavyweight title. Because that's been said a lot lately.
What you do with this gift is very, very important. Because you see, you can give me what I want, or Max, I can put you in a situation where you're forced to give me what I want. Because I am Samoa Joe, the one true king of television, and I will be the next AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, MJF coming so close to breaking the longest
Nice.
reigning record for world.
The intensity is real, and it does put a wrench in things, because, like, they're still a month out from Full Gear, y'all. Which is the next slated title defense for Max.
Jay White. MJF stance card's getting pretty full.
Yep.
Joe mincing no words here on Battle
Kevin Kelly clarifying.
MJF. And what Samoa Joe wants, he gets, Tony.
Oh, yeah, George. You already know.
MJF than anyone. Well, fans, still to come tonight on Battle of the Belts VIII. The trios title
Right, Dara? Like, oh.
Daddy S against Menard Parker and Garcia. But coming up next for the TBS Championship live.
So it looks like the Trios title match is the main event. Hey, look at that. Main event Garcia points for you, lad. All right, but be right back, y'all. Sorry, you gotta go. And I'm back. Oh, I'm back before the tournament, I think, this time. Nice. Give me the goods. Give this man the goods.
Back live on TNT, and we are the FedEXForum. We are right on Field Street here in Memphis, home of the Memphis Grizzlies. Tony Schiavone,
Hey!
Kevin Kelly, and
Has nothing to do with the Grizzlies we know, but shout out nonetheless to the Grizzlies.
it was a great night of Collision. Thanks for being with us. We're live on Battle of the Belts, and here comes the challenger.
The following contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
She still got the one eye. Also the dark purple and black gear.
Introducing the challenger from the Long Island.
Boy wins in the past finish. Dope.
Willow's got a big chance here tonight.
Bubbly, charismatic, very amiable. Certainly impressed with her clashes with the Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena. Inaugural New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion. Still feels she has a lot to prove after a short title reign. But this a good opportunity to do just that.
Orange smoke? Okay. Chris Statlander out here matching the Battle of the Belts aesthetic and her championships aesthetic, now that I think about it. Damn it, she's winning. I really want Willow to win this match because then it gives her leverage in this feud, well, this program really, involving Julia Hart and Skye Blue. It will, I feel like that will help her not turn heel, whereas Skye Blue will turn heel with Julia Hart.
Live from the Leo Corus Center, tickets at AEWTIX.com, and of course, for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, it'll be MJF defending against Juice Robinson and many other great matches we'll be talking about. So make sure to make your plans to join us in Philadelphia. We've always had a great crowd. It is a great wrestling city, much like it is here in Memphis, Tennessee. But here we go, Kevin. TBS title on the line, bud.
Mike Posey, our official, and with Willow Nightingale, I look for a change in her demeanor. Certainly both Willow and Skye Blue both had gotten misted, blinded in the eyes by Julia Hart.
I'm trusting that they're really telling a story with this because they're now having commentary acknowledge it, putting together the pieces that us here at WatchMania put together, amongst other fans, but I'm just clarifying because we're here.
Yeah, we noticed that coming out that she was. Willow and Skye Blue have
But I'm wondering
fast friends.
how well it's going to be executed, you know? It's going to end up being one of those things that doesn't have a payoff for like 6 months because they just take way too long to tell the story because women are only given 20 minutes a show at most.
We saw Skye Blue positively reject any help from the TBS champion.
And then on Wednesday, Chris Statlander said in an interview that she wanted to give Willow a shot. She thought she deserves a title shot.
You just love the matchup on paper because both athletes are so much alike. Power, presence, toughness, speed, and skill.
Great call.
That was fun.
Both champion and challenger known for their power, so it may behoove either to try a different strategy.
Just the And Willow was like, oh, darn it.
And she knocked her down with a great shoulder block. Shoulder tackle, only a 1 count, and Willow comes rumbling out of that quick.
Willow got something to prove.
Now, of course, if this was another sport, they might call a timeout. Chris Statlander might be able to readjust that right knee brace. But this is pro wrestling, and you keep going. And you make do with what's going on. But right now, her right knee brace is not providing the support that it once was.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Loose on her right.
Good call, Kevin Kelly. I appreciate that.
Gives her
I mean, yeah, sure. Gear. We don't. Oh my gosh. She's still doing shit like that though, but she needs to get that brace sorted out.
Some bravery on the part of the champion. With the leg, the brace that you mentioned, it's not so much the lack of support to the knee. Oh, hold on. It's more the distraction to any offense that you can put.
Oh my gosh, the hair beal.
Took some punishment, and now Chris Statlander finds herself in the wrong spot.
Oh.
big cannonball.
Willow's getting vicious too. Just like we saw with Skye earlier tonight and last night. I'm here for it.
Little edgier side here, Willow. Here's a couple. Oh, rapid fire headbutts. This is more aggressive than we've ever seen Willow Nightingale.
12 wins in her last 15 matches, including the 2023 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament.
Slumped.
All right, this match continues in picture-in-picture. Stay with us.
Statlander is in trouble here.
Yes, she is, and Willow is just
Slowing down the pace, of course, for the commercial, but still, can witness it. I'm soaking that in because I'm so happy that I was able to make the Nord situation work. It took so much.
kind of a wry smile on her face, and don't forget the World Trios Championship still to come. 1-2 count.
Statlander cover again.
Not a bad idea to try to cover again.
You know, it's interesting, gentlemen, as Willow Nightingale was taking the salute from the crowd for her efforts thus far. Chris Statlander was able to utilize that time to tighten up that right knee brace.
Good, and then wrapping up that little narrative that we had going on, especially seeing as it wasn't going to play too much into the match anyways. Now we
Big scoop and a slam, boy. Willow is just power personified. Willow not only with an edge. Look at
I don't know, Dara. If there is, I wonder if they're going to have it be like a pre-show gimmick. You know, the 0 hour is just going to be Collision. You know, I think what they do is they'll have Collision special start time 6 p.m. run the 2 hours, and then 8 p.m. Would be 8 p.m. onward would be the show. But I also think that would be that would be extreme overkill, actually. And in theory, it sounds nice. Execution, I don't think it would be. First off, to make Collision be a pre-show really downgrades the namesake of Collision. Body slam battle. Yeah, you're right. This is kind of what we're getting now.
Well, we talked about two of the most powerful women in all of AEW, and I think they're showing us why.
That's what I just clicked with me, Dara. Why your thing wasn't working. Hardware accelerator is the same issue you were having, is why you weren't able to see the YouTube TV broadcast these last couple of streams. It's because when you have hardware accelerator on, it won't let you see things like YouTube TV or Peacock. Yeah, that just literally clicked with me right at this very moment. Don't know why. The Collision is 2 hours, so negative 1 hour before 0 hour hosted by -1. Yes, you genius acts. They need to put you in. It's your dad joke, but they should put you in creative.
And so do we. What a match we are having for the TBS Championship here on Battle of the Belts 8.
I would really appreciate this crowd firing up a bit.
Quite remarkable. They're not. It's pretty apparent, Kevin, that
Are they hiring? I don't know. Maybe. George, same. I want Willow to win. It's interesting how they've done this. It's going to be an interesting counter at this point. Just have a little count go off every time I say that word. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I do like how the majority of the people that face Chris for this title, I would rather see win than Chris. RJ City for his money hit the tag. Well, you see, Axe has an edge over RJ City, for you see, Axe is actually a dad. A good part of the story. That's my thought process too, George, because like I keep saying, the idea is that Willow and Skye Blue are both going to turn heel and join Julia Hart. But if Willow still prevails as a babyface, whereas Skye Blue's lost, you know, Skye Blue failed against Chris last week, but then Willow wins. Maybe that'll create some spite. Nice lifter. Yeesh. From the lifter to the knee lift. Spin out power bomb. It's not a Blue Thunder bomb. That doesn't have the emphasis of a Blue Thunder bomb, you know? It just doesn't feel the same. Feels like sit out, spin out power bomb.
25 singles matches. Her record has been par excellence.
Looking for the Saturday Night Fever there, but instead looking for the Dr. Bomb. Both champion and challenger.
Bounce! Period. Ooh, the eyes. Oh, she's getting intense. Oh, into the DDT.
Willow gets away. Statlander with that shocked look on her face. What a battle this is in the women's division for the TBS Championship. And Statlander's positioning Willow here.
It is Statlander who's taken a couple more risks in this match.
Yeah, she is, and she's taking her time getting in a position for him, too.
I wonder if the toll taken on Statlander and the amount of time needed to get to that top rope would cost her, and it did.
What's Nightingale looking for here?
I don't know.
I can agree with that axe.
Crash if she hits it, I can tell you that.
Personally, the green and purple, I can dig the dichotomy of the colors. Dichotomy is not the word.
As quickly as she would like. There it is.
1, 2, no! And that was the key right there, Kevin. That avalanche Death Valley driver.
I might be getting my words mixed up again.
Because of the color.
Regardless, I like how the colors naturally oppose each other.
Willow's so close to being the TBS champion. And right now, look at her.
I come up from a family of English teachers. They would be so disappointed right now.
I've never seen Willow Nightingale.
The choke bomb into the corner, though.
She'll beg forgiveness if she holds
Going for that cannonball. She gonna hit it? Oh! Shouldn't even get the full rotation there. That was rough. She's going up top now?
If she hits it.
Oh, Statlander's up.
Statlander's up.
incredible resilience.
Oh, power bomb. It took everything Statlander had, and now she's going to try.
They both want a top rope move.
This is what she had in mind before.
Same 450 splash, though.
1, 2, 3.
Done. She had to break out something different. Saturday Night Fever wasn't going to be enough. Called, Zachary. You called it. Yeah, Dar, it was a cool match. I wish the crowd was heated up a little bit more during it, but I understand where the
She fired once.
Battle of the fucking Belts is.
Valiant effort from Willow Nightingale, but ultimately the TBS title reign of Chris Statlander continues.
Wait a minute now. There we go. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
She was going to shake the hand. And
Oh?
Stu has obviously run in here.
What's up with the half down?
As if telling Willow not to shake her hand.
Yeah, Skye, since she took the miss, she's been completely different. Skye has, since they both taken the miss.
Okay.
Yeah, Willow seems that she's okay. She's still herself. All right. And we appreciate that. I can tell you that right now. And I know Statlander, great match for these two ladies, guys. Great match. And there you see Skye still in the ring. She's not moving. Willow walks out.
Skye is not happy with that.
Raises the TBS title yet again.
Sky Blue looks disgusted.
Seething and coping.
From her. Slapping hands with the fans.
17-0 in 2023 for Chris Statlander after winning the title. All right.
It's going to be interesting to see where Skye leaves from. I don't think we're going to see it. God, I'm seeing it.
Coming back with our title match.
Get where you're coming from, Zachary, but I don't think it would make. I mean, if they start building towards it, maybe. But honestly, I do think Statlander would serve well as a heel. So I don't think the crowd is as into her as they'd like. But it seems like right now the plan is for her to run this title, to go through this title run as a babyface. Maybe after losing the title, she'll turn. And I'd be here for it. A heel Statlander run might be good for the division. Willow has break out of the curse. All right, Dara, for it. It's definitely a piece by piece situation, but the story is being told. And I dig it. Now, bring Britt Baker in and find a way to have her not involved in the Outcast business, and Tony Storm's business, or the House of Black's business. Because that would be more women's programs and demand more reason to book the women more than once a night. Or in this case, I guess, once a show. Give them credit in that case. But it's not much credit. Willow and Skye feud would be fun. Skye and Julia forming an alliance, like even Skye joining the House of Black. The TBS title? Yeah, it's a nice looking belt. I do think it could stand to have a little bit more of a unique design to it as opposed to just having the complete outline of the TNT Championship and just a different logo in the center. Because it felt like the logo is what creates the shape for the TNT title. So TBS title was a little out of place for that, but I do think that that's a minor critique. It's overall still a really good title. Design-wise. Up next, what I would love to see is some women's tag team championships. I think that no championship should be introduced in AEW until that title comes around. And I think that title should only come around when they've proven that they have the booking capacity and consistency to keep up with it. I kind of get where you're coming from, Zachary. What I really liked they were doing is kind of everyone had their own custom flavor of the design, but I also understand how that was hard to keep up with, and some people wouldn't really have a custom design, like from a character's perspective. So maybe that is the case, though. We get an updated design for the TNT title, and it would just makes it look like more important to have. But I don't know, because that's the title design that Brody Lee had. Not the exact design, but it's close enough. Same design, maybe bigger. That I can get with. I always love me a big belt. Just like massive. Like I love a title that you hold on your shoulder and you see the main plate past the shoulder. And like that's title size. I'm not talking New South Heavyweight Championship big, but yes. The AEW World title is a great example of that. I was just gushing over Joe having a bigger belt. Those things. Even this title's a great size.
John Silver kicks very, very, very hard. But something happened before the match. John Moxley, you got in my face. Your friends, Claudio, Bryan, they got in my face. I don't care about Yuta. But if Claudio and Bryan want to start a fight, well, then we can fight. How about you two meet me and Okada in Philadelphia this Wednesday on Dynamite, and then we can fight.
Did he say Okada?
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God!
He said Okada. Okay. So this Wednesday, Kazuchika Okada makes his Dynamite debut. That's lovely stuff. Cassidy knows some people. To be fair, Rocky Romero is a member of the Best Friends. Are OC and Okada in Chaos this? There it is, Dara. Found it. 6 wins in their past 8 trios matches. I can dig that statistic. Also, they have a trios record of 6. They have 16 matches under their belt as a trio. They did not realize how much they've competed under these circumstances. That's awesome.
Daniel Garcia said there would be no more dancing, and the Matt Menard said that okay, beef has been squashed. All 3 members.
I like Danny G's old theme, but this theme really hits. It really feels like his theme too. And when it hits, you know, as soon as the song starts, you know it's him. Oh, here we go. Yo, he even switched up the flow? Max Caster's really been improving. But damn, those were some savage lines. Why you gotta hit Cool Ange like that?
Well, not only the Acclaim, but Grizz is here as well. Okay, Billy goes.
Oh, Daddy Ass gets promo time too. Shout out to Rhea. More main event points.
The mascot of the Memphis Grizzlies.
Same. With the Grizzlies in the ring.
I think we can do that right here in Memphis. All right, Mr. Bear, put your paw up. Max, put your paw up. Put your paw up. Hell, I'll put my paw up. Here we go.
She's fan, let's go. Yo, shout out to you, Axe. This is for you, dog.
It's up. Oh, Grizz.
Put your paws up.
Scissored. All right. That reminds us that the NBA season begins right here on TNT Tuesday night.
Stand over there.
Hey, I'm in the middle of something.
He's reading something important.
Okay.
Alright.
Begins Tuesday here on TNT. The Inside the NBA crew will be in Denver, the Nuggets and the Lakers, and of course the presentation of the
Put your paws up. See there.
All the world champions.
Again, can't wait to bring that emote back.
But right now,
Tell your friends about WatchaMania. Let's get the subscriber count up. Hit 500. Get emotes. That's how this works.
Okay, Platinum Max Caster's been having
With the elephants. Yes.
tone down some of his rhetoric in trying to have normal conversations.
Where are we at the circus with the... That's it.
Which you're equally maladjusted at, from what I understand.
Indeed, the Discord. The Discord's about to get really active, y'all. On top of what it advertises there. Between the Fight Feed, AEW side casting for the watch-alongs, the RH pay-per-view watch parties, monthly prediction league with the fantasy stables. We now are returning 2W Verse, which is a randomized simulated AAU, an alternate universe of the pro wrestling world with characters of your own thrown into the mix. And we also have the Momino chronology, run by our own Mr. Momino here, who's got his own AU running. It's purely a retelling starting in the year 2003. Shit is worth checking out. He was about to hit the dance, and then no, doesn't hit. Absolutely, dog, the shout out. They need to check this thing out. The Discord is got a lot going on again. Y'all should check it out. It's a fun time. More pictures of Spider-Man, damn it. I want to see him dance. Give the fans what they want. Yes. Break him up. Yo, break him up. I just love that so much. Shout out to Zoe for really bringing that around. The scream. The rope getting held open by Max Caster. 10-minute match. Would not be surprised if they get an overrun. Do remember, Warner Brothers really given them production issues as of late, and it's really given AEW some negative press. And it's not their fault either, so it's just one of those things that's like, I see WBD trying to make good with them, especially because they're far and above viewing figures of anything else they put on either TBS or TNT. Except for sports. Daddy ass Neil in the ring. He's not even all the way in it, dog. He's got the shirt on still. He's still t-shirt wrestling.
Can you imagine telling the Acclaim not to scissor? That's what it's like with Garcia and his love of dance. That's right, see? And I get that. Tag is
There it is. Tag to Dandy Cheat. Let's get it.
and I understand, of course, that Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange want to win. But Garcia looks like he's poised and ready to become champion, Tony.
This title match continues in picture-in-picture. Don't you dare go away.
Yo, but what if they actually win, though? There would be really no reason for them to win, but, like, what if? You know?
And of course, Daniel Garcia. Snapmare. 1, 2. Did you just hear? Daddy Magic says he's got great hair. He does. Okay.
Who, Ange?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the spottiest beard I have ever seen in my life.
Well, look at this.
Kevin Kelly just roasting him, dude.
Been a champion, been a pure champion in Ring of Honor.
Anagon, what did Julia get? Ooh. Interesting proposal axe. I kind of want to explore that avenue, because what if Julia comes around? Because they had that feud before that I'm pretty sure Julia won. So I think that would be fun to see Julia come back around and see, like, remember that? Remember when you were important and now you're just their shadow? Get in her head.
Of course, Max Caster came very, very close, gentlemen, to winning the Dynamite Diamond, the dozen battle royal.
That was fun. To rally the crowd going. It slowly found the sync.
After he'd been eyeing MJF's ring for a long time.
Yeah, the Juice had a ring of his own.
Oh boy, here comes Bowens on the.
Ooh! Hot tag Bowens out here.
A discus elbow started that, and now.
Sheesh.
Well, Anthony Bowens is such a phenomenal athlete. Look at this, just hanging on to the head.
One of the most recognizable LGBTQ stars in the world. He actually just won the #1 groundbreaker in Out magazine, believe it or not.
That's awesome.
Not to be outdone, Christian Cage just won the #1 neck shaper award in Knitwear Monthly.
Oh my goodness.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
I do my research. I'm a broadcast journalist. How do you do the same, Tony?
Broadcast journalist.
That's the nichiest of publications. Why would you cite them? Knitwear Monthly. Cool Hand Ange.
Why do you have a subscription?
You're a wrestling announcer. You're not a broadcast journalist, Bobby the Brain. Okay, stop it.
Shivani getting flashbacks to his days with Heenan at the desk. That takes me back to '93 Saturday Night, man.
The bond that goes all the way back to the 3rd grade between Cool Hand Ange and Daddy Magic. And Garcia, just 25 years old, man, and has such a bright, bright future ahead of him that the veteran duo, with the addition of Garcia, is about to become a championship.
Shout out to the retros.
Battle of the Belts VIII.
Miss those. I've been thinking about bringing that back in AEW format. Start off with Double or Nothing 2019. Just run it back, you know?
Official slightly out of position.
If I can't get away with streaming it, sidecasting it on YouTube, then I'll just have to gorilla position style it like we do with the modern day shows. But I think that would do well to give people who are either hesitant of AEW or haven't gotten a solid taste of it a chance to watch it from the get-go. Okay. All right, Garcia, we get you. You want to...
And now Billy Gunn is trying to use the call of the crowd for Garcia to dance as a distractionary tactic.
Is he really?
Exactly what he was doing, and it almost works. And now the triple team here in the corner. We may have new trios champions before this night is over.
Slumped. Oh. A little bit of luck, a little bit of smarts. Happened to fall into catching him. That was great. He's going to face... He's going to face her with that day. Oh, 100%. He kind of... The crowd wanted it so bad. He was already on the verge of a face turn last year with that program against Danielson. Oh, no. Daddy Ass versus Daddy Magic. I think I know who has more daddy energy. Scissor meets Embers. It coming. Is he okay? That looked like he stretched that leg out the wrong way.
I'd love to call it, but wouldn't want it to happen to me, guys. That was on target.
Oh, watch out, Garcia and Andretti.
Solid, Devin. No Impact spoilers of any kind, please. For those who may be watching it at a later time. I personally did not keep up with Impact, but yeah. AEW has been banging tonight, dude. It's been a good time. Oh, roll up. No. Chop for him. Let's go. How you doing, Devin? You doing well? Big clothesline. He almost did. And he almost immediate karma, too. Woohoo! There it is! The catharsis. I know that catharsis. I felt it at the top of the stream. Oh my god, he is feeling himself a little too much. He did it. Maybe he should have just gone for the pile driver there, because now... Oh, Famouser. Tag. Oh, dear. Oh. Lad. Name. Name. On the top of the team, the acclaimed on the rise to the top of the scene. It's the obvious thing. Oh, yep, there he is. He's starting to lose it. Did he? This ain't no damn disco, he said. I'm flabbergasted. Okada.
And Claudio Castagnoli, Hook and RVD will team together in Philadelphia. And Sting, Tony Khan has a very special gift for Sting. MJF,
Right, Acclaimed getting it. That was awesome. That finish, particularly, I liked it. Just like two-man version of that alley-oop thing that Fez. It's a counter pick. But yes, y'all, that was the show. Both Collision and Battle of the Belts. Hope you enjoyed the night. It has been a hell of a night, and it is exactly what I needed after my battle against Nord earlier today, which hopefully is going to work as it does. Thank you much, Pen. Appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Do drop a thumbs up on this video. Double check, make sure you have. In case you haven't, hit that thumbs up button, please and thank you. Easy and free way to support us here at WatchaMania. Gets these streams out there, gets seen by more people, and the more people we've seen, the more we can grow. And in turn, make this a better experience for everyone. You're very welcome, George. Thank you all so much for coming in. I appreciate everybody who respected the no Bound for Glory spoilers policy, particularly. Do tune in tomorrow for my GM mode. I'll be doing an art stream over on my own personal YouTube channel, but I also don't want anybody to get any admin fatigue. So if it's not your thing, don't worry about it. But my GM mode tomorrow alongside Ben, Cam, and Craig. So hope to see you up there. Till next time, happy rest.